Is that kissing
I must
without
look into
tongue?
this.
Okay, so apparently because
Hi everybody, welcome to Dallas by Night. And I didn't tell them. I said we're gonna come in live.
Oh, I heard you. I just let him keep talking.
Anyway,
I didn't. Hello.
Hello.
finale night for Dallas by Night, everybody. This is our final episode of at least this season. We come together as a cast later and decide who knows what after, but this is episode 9 of Dallas by Night, and I'm gonna miss my Friday crew very much. Sad.
Don't worry, I'll have season 2 written in no time.
There you go. In the meantime, I will say that you all can come back to us next Wednesday because we start our new show then. And it's Triangle Game, and Zach and RJ are back at the table, but I'm back in the GMC this time. So we're going to see what happens. But I'm quite frankly very excited. I love GMing horror games, and that's what this has all become. We have session 0 for it tomorrow. Wish them well. And we'll see you on Wednesday for that premiere. But in the meantime, it's Vampire the Masquerade, everybody. Last night for at least a little bit. And so this is the last game for a while that you'll find me playing Vic, who is a Toreador art forger that has somehow landed in the middle of a bunch of bullshit that she does not want to be in. And it's Cress's turn. I never so
You always catch me off guard. Anyway, hi everyone. Hello, my name is Cress. I am playing Callie for the last time for a while tonight, who is my La Sombra rock star. I love her very much, and I'm very excited to see her figure her stuff out tonight. She barely has known what she's been doing this whole time. Anyway, I'll pass it to RJ.
But why? Hello, everyone. It's me, your boy RJ. Today I'll be playing Beauregard Cordell, who is 1 out of 2 gangrel. Hey, Zach.
But why? Hi, I'm Zachary Vaudo, and I am playing 2 out of 2 gangrel Daniel Saber. Mal, it's you.
Mal already did
I did.
it.
I win.
Do it again.
Mal already
More.
did it.
Hi, I'm
More.
still Vic.
Good.
I'm still
Keep telling
Mallorie.
us.
All of these things
Looping
are
back
still
around.
true. And
But what is Vic's star sign?
Oh, I think a Taurus. I think Vic is also stubborn. I don't think that that's much that changes. So
Me and Vic would get along. I too am a Taurus.
that's okay because
And I'm
Madison.
Madison. I'm Madison. That's why we get along.
Yeah,
It's
it
proof,
is.
living proof. We've proved the star signs right again. And I'm Madison. I have very cool sleeves this evening. Very vampy sleeves. I'm your storyteller, and as per usual, this is Dallas by Night. For the last night, for a while. I have a lot of ideas for season 2. And to give a little hint of where I'm headed, I will say cause pain and praise gain. So, once again, this is a mature game for mature audiences only. You don't have to be mature, you just have to be over 18. Because I'm most definitely not mature in that sense. So, last we left off, our crew was doing that calm before the storm thing where they talk to all of their friends and family members and they say, hey, I hope we don't die. I love you. And then, all of the unfinished stuff and unsaid things are regrets that we have later. Cress was not here last episode, but we have discussed a few things that Callie has been up to while the rest of the gang was doing their sorrowful goodbyes. Lots of trying to contact her sire with little success, and also breaking into a few weapons caches. And let's go ahead and start off. Before I go into my prose section, Cress, will you let us know what Callie swiped from Leon?
I'm thinking Callie went ahead and listen, she knows her team. She knows what they're good at. She also grabbed a few things for herself for funsies, because why not? So she went ahead and grabbed some brass knuckles for her favorite gang girls, grabbed a few of guns for Vic, and because she's not suited for them, but she knows Vic can use them. And she also went ahead and is still bringing Leon's gun that he gave her. And in addition to that, I'd like to think that she stole some daggers as well, just to have on her. And That's what I have on my list. Smoke grenades for distractions. To get the fuck out of there.
And smoke grenades. I like that. Okay. All right. Perfect. Excellent. All right. So it is Dallas by night again. And night falls on Dallas. But before the sun gets just low enough for you all to wake up, we come across our hunters again. Barbara, who we know is the Grand Master now, walks into the library where she keeps one very sweet and very kidnapped Emma. And Emma sits in a chaise lounge by the window, and she sort of looks out. She takes a deep breath, and she puts down the book she was reading, which is Blood Meridian by Cormac McCarthy. She closes the book and glances over at Barbara. And she says, I have a bad feeling about tonight. Barbara's very confused. She goes, bad feeling? What do you mean? She goes, I don't know. I had a bad dream last night, and I don't know what's going to happen, but I think something bad's going to happen. And when Barbara hears this, she nods and takes that in. And she goes to sit in one of the high-backed plush little velvet chairs that they have decorating the library. And she sits down and she rubs her legs and she goes, well, my mother always had a foolproof plan for bad dreams and bad omens. She would always look at me in my face and she would say, Barbara, drink a Diet Coke and get over it. And I've taken that with me my entire life. As for the Diet Coke, I could bring you one, but you'd have to leave the library. But getting over it is hard, I know. And I know that this is not an ideal situation for you. And I hate that you are in this position, but you showed mercy to a monster. And that goes against our creed of mercy. They are not like us. They are evil. They are monstrous. They are against everything that the order stands for. And to let one of them live when you could have killed them is unspeakable and treason. And as she finishes speaking, Emma nods to herself and she goes, I know that you see it that way. And I know that the rest of the order sees it that way. But the man that I met was calm, was kind, and he felt human to me. There's silence for a moment between the two. And Barbara stands up, brushing her knees off needlessly in her pantsuit. And she nods and she says, well, you may think whatever you wish, but you will pay the price for your actions. And I'm sorry to say it. Emma nods, opens her book, and continues reading while Barbara walks out into the hallway. She picks up her phone. She calls Wendell. And she says, have security stand by the doors for the meeting tonight. He doesn't say a word except for, yes, ma'am. And the phone call ends. And with that, night has truly fallen, and each and every one of our kindred open their eyes to a new evening. I am going to start with Callie tonight. Where does Callie wake up, and how does she wake up?
I think Callie definitely stayed over at Leon's Haven while she was grabbing everything, and still really empty. And we briefly talked about her talking with Lucy the night before, and she definitely feels alone, and she's quite nervous. Again, this is really out of her wheelhouse. She's barely been able to use a gun. Like, she doesn't know what she's doing, but she remembers what Faust had told her, how they had taken Emma. And in addition to everything that's been going on, she's like, I have to do something. I can't. This was put on me, and I actually have to do something about it. So she's like getting up and kind of just trying to bring her mind together and really just reassess everything and make sure that she's actually prepared to do whatever she needs to do.
Right. And because I didn't forget it this evening, everybody clap. Please roll a rouse check. The finale is the first time that I remember it. A Christmas miracle.
Success.
You succeeded. You do not feel hungrier. Your beast
Yay!
is sated for now, though you know that no doubt you will get hungrier as the night goes on and as you use powers and as you do things that require you to use my favorite power in Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, Blood Buff. It's the best one for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. But yes, so you are effectively alone. Leon has not been back at the Haven in since you last spoke to him. He has not been here. He has not hung around. The Haven has been empty. You've been able to get in. None of the codes have changed, but Leon has been absent. He's only occasionally answered your calls. But he's very cagey about him. He won't tell you where he's at, nothing like that. So you are most definitely alone, and you can, break into Leon's stash and get everything that you need.
I'd also like to mention she does it out of spite because he's not picking up her calls. She's like, guess what? I'm robbing you.
I'm stealing your stuff. Yeah.
I'm stealing everything.
He's your sire. He deserves it.
Exactly.
Who has a good relationship with their sire? Am I right?
Yeah, who is that?
Who hangs out with their dad? Anyway, yes. So, what are you calling anyone, or what are you doing right before you meet up? Or are you just headed to the rendezvous point?
She definitely called up, texted in the group chat. I can see her snapping a photo of I assume it's a closet or whatever of Leon stuff. She's like, you guys want anything? Kind of like when you go to the grocery store and you text someone, do you want anything from the store? It's like she's like, you guys want anything specifically?
Things that I say to my coworkers when I'm like, I'm going to the bathroom. You guys need anything? The best bit I have.
And then I think she texts Lucy because I didn't mention she feels things for Lucy. She just doesn't say it. And I think she kind of bids her like a thanks for helping me out all this time. And she's like, she's
yeah.
Huh? She's over dramatic. She doesn't. I'm sure she'll be fine. Me, Cress. But I know Callie's like, what if something happens to me? Then I leave her. I never told her I loved her. But she's not gonna say it over text because she's a chicken. So
yeah. So whenever you text Lucy that, she proceeds to send you a whole bunch of question marks, and she's like, are you okay? do I need to come over or anything like that?
I'm like,
She's,
"No, it's okay."
you know, and she says,
okay, I just
okay,
miss you."
well, you know, I worry about you. I miss you too. And then she sends you a bunch of like those little sparkly hearts.
Mhm.
I am not biased. It is my favorite emoji, but I'm not biased.
Callie
And
sent back the little
then,
heart pulsed emoji. That's my
oh,
favorite.
that's cute. There
That's
you
my
go.
favorite.
Aw. And now we will go to let's cross on over to Vic. What is Vic up to? As Vic wakes up, gets a text, Rouse checks, and gets a text from Callie asking if anyone needs anything.
We're good as far as the rouse check goes. Vic didn't rest well. I don't think. I think it's the worst version of the Christmas morning energy you could ever have in your life. So sort of as like Vic is starting the day, like rubbing their eyes, takes a blood bag out of the fridge, probably something with an anxiety sort of medication all wrapped up in it because I practically own a pharmacy. I like look down at my phone at the text and kind of then at the pile of crap that is like all ready for the day, like my bag that I pre-packed and like the spare outfit to make me look like Izzy if everything goes sideways and I've got to get out because anybody would help Izzy before they would help me. And like just all of these things and start to text back something and then erase it and then start again and then erase it. And then I just say, no, I'm good. But let me know if you need anything, I'll be around. And then I think I go sit at my art desk and kind of move everything to the side and start to write for a while. And I'll text you on the side what that is.
Okay, perfect. And then we will slide on over to Daniel and Zach. Maurice is having his morning cigarette.
Mm-hmm. I've succeeded in my rouse check.
Sweet.
Daniel wakes up wherever Beauregard is, unless Beauregard is someplace that would not involve Daniel in the slightest, considering that was where he left off the last time, and he would have grabbed he would have met at the extended stay, which means he would have gotten all of his stuff, which means that he probably just would have stayed wherever they wound up at the end of the night.
Very good. So if you want to do a joint scene with Beauregard, we could. You two are awake, Beauregard. And how does your rouse check vary you? Yay, you both wake up not as hungry. There is always the hunger that kind of sticks with you, but for the most part, not as hungry as you could be. So Maurice is sitting on like the little end table between like the two beds, I'm assuming, and he's got a cigarette. He's flipping through a pamphlet for like a fun thing to do in Dallas. It's a pamphlet for the Dallas Arboretum. Just casually. He can't read. He's just doing it for fun.
His pictures.
Yeah, he likes the pictures.
Yeah. I get it.
But I imagine Daniel wakes up to the sound of a lever being pulled rhythmically. Like there's a couple of seconds in between intervals. And when he lifts his hat, he sees that Beauregard is at a loading bench in his haven, just making shells as they're going.
I'm going to be entirely honest with you. For a second, I thought you were pumping water.
Well, lead's about to flow like water if things go shitty.
You think bullets is the way to go with this?
Probably not, but like humans are squishy.
Right. I restate my question. You think bullets is the way to go with this?
You think we could talk to him?
Probably not.
bullets is probably going to be the way we're going to go about this.
Probably. That or maybe, well, no telling if the others are going to be using bullets or not, but maybe while everybody else that we've gotten roped into this is causing a ruckus, we'll be able to sneak on in and get what we're aiming for. So I'm planning on bringing our favorite Tremere along for the ride, specifically to find what we're supposed to find down there.
Oh, yippee. Cam's going to be on this op. Great. Love that for us.
Cam too, huh?
Camarilla.
Yeah, they'll be there too. That was the whole point. Going to Elysium in the first place was talking them, getting them in.
Yep. It's been a while since I last done a joint operations with anyone other than the Anarchs.
Night's full of surprises.
You gonna be okay, kid?
Don't see any reason why not.
All right. Well, if you remember anything worth a damn about shooting, he will toss Daniel a shotgun. It's a modified. Oh fuck! What is it? Winchester 1897. They're called trench guns.
I ain't no good with this. You know that.
Oh, it's easy. Point the barrel in down the hallway, pull the trigger, hold it firm, and just slam the pump.
Daniel sticks it barrel side down into his bag. Says, maybe. I'm still planning on that whole infiltration element over jamming my face up in their business.
Again, it's only for when things go sideways. If anyone's going to be jamming anything anywhere, it's probably going to be me.
Could be. All right. Well, I reckon we should probably group up when we get the opportunity, and tag up with those that are rolling up with us. Everybody else will just roll on in around the same time.
Beauregard goes to his group chat and asks if anyone needs a ride to the meeting.
Does anyone respond with a ride to the meeting?
Can I get a
Yeah.
pickup, please?
Oh shit, I thought you were dead.
Here, give me 1 second. I have to turn my fan off. I'm actually too cold in my house for
I know.
once.
Impossible.
I just sent
Yeah.
you guys like a YouTube video the other night.
What's
Did
wrong
you
with my
not see
television?
text? Did you not see my text?
Beauregard scrolls up, scrolls back down. Yeah, totally. Watch that meme thing, whatever it was.
Meme. I don't know what the hell a meme is, but
You know, to his credit, typing it out, it will still spell meme unless he goes through the effort of spelling it wrong.
oh yeah.
Memes.
Which is a very real possibility.
The
It's a
That
embodiment
is
of
a
the soul.
possibility.
Tis a meme. Tis a meme in itself.
I fully believe that his phone would autocorrect meme to me.
Yeah,
Mhm. Me dash me.
me dash.
No, just like me space me. Like, did you mean to type me twice?
it
Yeah,
becomes
that's exactly
me,
what-
comma me.
Yeah.
Yes, iPhone. I did mean to type duck.
The worst of words.
All right. Looks like the
And they're like, duck me.
where? Looks like the kid needs a pickup, so we should get moseying.
Alrighty.
Callie can't exactly ask Lucy to drop her off near a war zone, so it's just,
Mom, I
Yeah,
need to go to
can you-
gang warfare practice. Can you drop me off?
Can you just drop me off at this random, place right here? You don't have to be there. You need to like leave immediately because you might die. It'll be fun though.
as they're driving. The Hollies come on. Long cool woman in a black dress.
There you go.
And then
I love that you picked that song. The episode title is "The Baron," and one of the other barons in a similarly southern game is named Holly. So we're getting a good Holly Baron theme going on, which that's also just a great song.
Yeah.
So, all right. So the rendezvous point is a few blocks away from the cathedral in a sort of like older rundown-ish building. You have the feeling that in a few months, with enough money down, someone will turn it into a very hip and upscale bar / restaurant / probably axe throwing place. That type of vibe. It's just a brick building, but someone's gonna gentrify it. And you see a good mix of everybody there. You see that the prince is there. You see that Cassidy is there. You see that a whole bunch of Camarilla and Anarchs are in the same room, and it is very clear which side is which, because the Camarilla are on one side with their arms crossed looking very uncomfortable, and the Anarchs are on the other with their hands on their hips looking like they would love to absolutely beat the shit out of any Cam that decides to take up the mantle, and if it ever does get to fisticuffs, they're ready, basically. But Cassidy seems less animosity filled towards everyone. She is sort of leaning against a wall with Prince Wolf, while he essentially has a map of the city. They've specifically outlined where the cathedral is. They've specifically outlined what they have seen through reconnaissance, and a few like entry points that are possible with what they have. As you guys walk in, you see Cassidy pretty much pop her head up and look right at you, and she gives you the come hither look. But not in the fun way.
Oh.
Thanks for clarifying.
in the non-sexy way.
Damn.
What was it that Clark said? Sorry, ma'am, I'm already in a committed relationship.
There you go.
That was our favorite clip. Sorry, ma'am, I'm already in a committed relationship.
Beauregard approaches.
All right. So as you approach, you hear the tail end of something that James is saying. He's saying essentially that, have to go in through the back, bust the door open, and head down. And he looks up as you guys approach, and he says, "Welcome to headquarters. I was just speaking with the Baron," and he says it like the Baron, like, just speaking to the Baron about ways that you could infiltrate the cathedral without much hullabaloo. And he pulls a picture of the cathedral, and he shows you the back of it, and there's basically this sort of metal staircase that goes like this up to the 3rd floor. There are 2 entrances. There's one in the middle, and there's one more up at the top. The middle is a big wide door, and the smaller is, the top one. It's a little bit. He wants you to enter through that one, as it is more than likely less guarded and less observed. The second one very well could lead into somewhere that we don't want you guys to go.
I mean, yeah, for all we know, that top one leads right into the headhunter's office as well.
Well, I would hope that it wouldn't.
Do we just got to worry
Besides,
about locked doors, or are there like gates on any of these things and whatnot?
the cathedral is ungated for the most part. You might have to hop over a nighttime gate, but I don't think that will be any problem, so to speak.
If anything, stuff will probably be that way inside, but we'll see.
Yes. I would advise that if any of you have any skills in larceny, that you bring your tools, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need no tools to get anywhere I need to, but fine.
Yeah. Been doing fine so far.
And there you are. Excellent. You will have cover from myself and Baron Cassidy's team. From reconnaissance, we've seen that they have snipers positioned at a few of the buildings. It appears they've been spooked this evening. I don't know what I don't know if we have someone leaking information to them or if it's just their normal security for the meeting this evening.
Can y'all get me a bead on where the snipers are when we get there?
Absolutely. I can point out which buildings are at right now. And he points out a brick building that is right next to the Scottish Cathedral. And he also points to let me see where that one was. I have it pulled up. I have the actual
Is that a map?
I've got the map pulled up. Yeah, the first one is an
map.
older building. It is home to a public house, but it is got a good view over the trees. And then the building right across from the cathedral.
Yeah, y'all got any binoculars?
Yeah, it is
See
the
'em?
Masonic Temple. He sort of, they're basically on the roofs of each of these buildings.
But I guess, like, are they concealed on the roofs, or can I see them from where I am?
For the most part, they're concealed. You might see
Right.
the barrel
Right.
peeking through like a viewpoint, but you wouldn't see their heads or anything like that.
Right. That's why I was asking if they have like binoculars so I can get to a better vantage point and see.
You probably could get to a better vantage point. But the way that you're going, they don't have one to the right side. He has been already taken care of by the Camarilla.
Got it.
Essentially, they check in every hour, basically. So you would have an hour to get in and get out before they knew that one of their snipers was not there.
All right. Well, I guess we'll take our friendly Tremere and we will infiltrate while a disturbance is caused.
Yes, we have multiple disturbances. There was also a very odd fellow who came up to us. I believe he told us to shut our fucking mouths and listen up. That he was going to cause a disturbance as well. Though he said, and I believe it was, don't say that I'm helping you all, or I'll kick your teeth in, which was quite the thing to say, though I do appreciate his gumption.
He probably would try, but you might as well just forget you ever saw him after tonight and let him go wild.
It's already gone. I've already forgotten. Solomon, and he calls out for Solomon, and Solomon walks up. He's wearing all black clothing. He has like a turtleneck on and like some, movable jeans that he can wear. It's very strange to picture a Tremere in jeans for some reason, but that's what he's wearing, so I don't know.
They're nice jeans.
I wore them all the time.
Yeah, they're nice jeans, I don't know. For some reason, Tremere don't wear jeans to me. They wear like
chinos and
I don't know. I just can't.
He's wearing shorts.
Yeah, he's wearing jean shorts. They're the light wash too. They go right to his knees.
Tactical.
They've got big old pockets. Yeah, tactical. Actually, he's wearing cargo shorts. He's got a lot of pockets.
Just making it worse by the minute.
Needs to do it.
Do a barrel roll. Okay, so Solomon sort of saddles up to you guys and he goes, "So, what's the plan?"
Plans to let everybody else here cause a ruckus while we go inside and steal whatever it is we're trying to steal.
Right. From what I've heard, it is less of a stealing and more of a
Well, that's more to them on the outside, but I suppose we could destroy everything instead of taking it, considering they might have some fanciful things that I figured might catch your eye.
Oh, well, I listen, we're going in there to there's a reason why we're going in there, but I will be taking stuff as I walk by it because that's sort of like our thing, the Tremere, so.
I know.
But I was given a bag by both Cassidy and Wolf, and he like holds it out and he unzips it and it is chock full of explosives. And he says, "I was told to put these wherever I felt like it and to get out after we set them."
Yippee-ki-yay.
There you have it then. I'll look to the others.
Well, if we're going to come across anybody.
Unless we're looking for, something specific, I say we go in, look around, grab whatever looks interesting, and get the hell out of Dodge.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good to me.
So, all right. So, I don't know if this will get the hunters off our back, but I know for a fact that it'll stunt a lot of their operation. Kind of hard to, kill and burn us if they are too busy worrying about being killed and burned themselves. So, and we're hoping that our Toreador has spun a few secrets. Our Primogen has a lot of connections in the media. And he pauses and points to Vic. "Aren't you her kid?"
Well, that's not really the conversation I thought we'd be having, but yeah, unfortunately.
Right. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that
what?
Well, just because if you die while I'm kind of here, I really don't want her pissed at me. She's kind of
I highly doubt that she's going to give a shit, quite frankly, unless it's more of a "you lost my property" type of mad.
Yeah.
That one maybe. I won't lie to you, maybe.
So I don't really want that to happen to me. Just preference,
Well, it's my preference to stay alive too, if that, as alive as we can be, if that's helpful.
Oh yeah, it's very helpful. Yeah.
Yeah, no, she you don't need the whole story, but let's just say I have a couple special talents that she really wanted on her side, and then I up and left. So really,
Right.
she hopes I'll come back someday in some pitiful, pathetic sort of way.
Oh, I would love to be able to find your sheet that I allegedly had because I forgot your sire's freaking name.
Oh, Grace.
Grace. Yes, 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 yes. It's all coming back to me now.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Okay. I'm also dealing with the context thing. I said that
No,
I
it's
could
okay.
see, and then immediately it went back to doing whatever it was supposed to be doing.
It does that to me all the time. Don't worry. My left eye constantly blurry.
Oh, yeah. So, as he's mentioning her and talking about her, speak of the devil, Grace, Vic's sire, steps out from one of the rooms and she sort of, makes sure that she looks proper and prim. And she's a very refined woman. She's not dressed for a fight. She's wearing a very smart, very, work appropriate, like maroon dress that goes down to her knees. It's high neckline and everything. She looks very severe. Her hair is pulled up in a very tight bun, and her eyes almost seem to snap towards you, Vic. And she puts on this smile that you've seen before many, many times. And it is not a smile that you like. Izzy is directly beside her. And she's quieter than she normally is because Grace is here. Her heels sort of click as she walks towards you all, and she goes, Victoria, so good to see you.
Grace, it is lovely as always.
Isn't it? I knew that you had joined. And she sort of looks past you at the two Gangrel and the Lasombra. I knew that you had joined the Anarchs, but I didn't realize you were sleeping with the dogs. Let's just hope that you don't get back up with fleas.
Oh, Grace, at least I'm sleeping with anybody.
Mm. Well, you always were good at that, dear.
Damn right I was.
And she sort of straightens herself out and she goes, I do hope that you survive the night. It would be very tragic to lose you, even more than I already have. Though our lives are long, incredibly long, and I have no doubt that you will find your way back into my circle again. I only hope it's sooner rather than later. I really don't like the look of Anarch on you. It's a lot of plaid.
You missing my memory bank that much?
I will say it has been quite difficult. But your sweet sister is filling in for you. And she's doing a wonderful job. Though, of course, never as good as you. And you can kind of see Izzy behind her. She sort of like winces a little bit at that. Grace can't see it, but you can see it. And you can see Izzy just sort of winces a little bit and she sort of looks down at her shoes and she's quiet while her sire, it basically insults her.
I'm sure Izzy's doing a wonderful job. Better in most ways than I ever could be. Really, if you think about it, I've done you a favor getting out of your hair like that. Iz may not be able to tell you exactly what happened on this date 7 years ago and what you were wearing and what you ate for breakfast and all that bullshit, but she's very helpful.
She is indeed. Well, good luck to you all. I will be doing my best to appropriately shield our kind from the media shit storm, I believe you would say, that will be coming our way and Dallas's way, as well as Fort Worth.
And
have a lovely evening.
I'm sure they appreciate it for you. I hope you have just the evening you deserve, Grace.
I'm sure I will. And she inclines her head to you and only you, and then she glances at the three of you behind Vic, and just she makes a sound, a noise. It's a strangled sort of noise, like I can't believe that we're working with the Anarchs. But she makes the noise, and then she marches off immediately to the Camarilla side and begins chittering with a few Toreador, one of which is Magnolia, that you know.
Callie's immediately like, what's her problem? What a bitch.
Everything is her problem, and it always has been.
That's your sire?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Ooh. Yikes.
I knew that when I did bring her in, I had to make her the biggest bitch ever.
And she is.
Thank you.
Beauregard is standing next to Cassidy, scratching at his chin, looking at the building, looking at the map. On a scale of 1 to 10, how hot do you think things are going to get?
Well, once you guys set those charges, probably about an 11.
He finds a low wall, sits on it, and he begins to remove his cowboy boots. Haven't done this in a while, but it's good to get all your weapons out. He's going to extend his feral weapons, which I passed the rouse check for it. There is a inhuman cracking from his feet and legs as this keratin starts racing up to his like knee joints and just hardening into what looks like a horse's leg, essentially.
Fucking A, man.
And he'll
All right.
drag like the keratin horseshoe on the ground, and there's like a little bit of spark that comes up, and he just nods his head.
Cassidy just sort of goes, well, I didn't know you had it in you, Beauregard. She sort of stutters a little bit. She's like, I didn't know you had it in you.
Just because I ain't been with the gangrel for long don't mean I ain't getting no practice in.
Well, now, does this mean I can call you a horse's ass?
You can call me one when I get back.
All right. Sounds good. I'll call you that over a drink. So.
Instead of the click of heels, it's the click of horseshoes as he walks away, saunters away.
Beautiful. I love it. All right. So, shall we begin our infiltration?
Sure thing.
Let's do it.
All right. Real quick, do you have any more questions for Cassidy, Wolf, anything about the upcoming operation?
Make it loud, make it hurt.
clarification?
That's what I got.
There you go. Any clarification on what you're needing to do? I know that Cress is going to, I presume, be going for Emma, correct?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then you three and Solomon, I assume. Is there anything that you will be looking for in the cathedral, or are you going simply to blow it up?
I mean, if there are any goodies.
I suppose I'm looking for like, I'm looking for if there's anything that's useful to us, like something that's useful to know if we blow this up. Like, do they already have plans for things? Just
okay.
laying about.
They're like a black box hard disk with all of their future plans.
Or at least a laptop, but yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Oh, wait, actually, one question.
Mm-hmm.
Might be dumb. In terms of, so Callie is probably going to split off from the group. Does she have any intel on where Emma might be? In terms of more specifically in the map, like any rooms of interest?
She knows that, like, Emma is allowed to go to any part of the cathedral she wishes,
Okay.
but at night she is very safely kept away. So more than likely
Gotcha.
she will be down in the depths.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Would you like someone to come with you?
I say,
Yeah, I was
would
gonna
it,
say, it feels like
would
he's
it
going
make
alone feels
sense
bad.
for the like we're all going in? Would it make
Mhm.
sense to stay as a group, or is Callie specifically breaking off to do things without it being known?
I assume that Callie would be like, "Hey, I have to go help save this girl," but I feel like I don't think she'd. Okay. I didn't know if y'all would want to come with me.
Someone should go with you,
Someone
baby
should go.
vampire.
Does someone
Lord.
want to go with me?
Sure.
Who would like to
So
come on a
this
rescue?
is Vampire the Masquerade. You are playing vampires, and as far as it goes with like a human, a vampire, you are considerably stronger. They do have tactics to defeat vampires.
Mhm.
However, you are physically stronger. It's not like D&D where splitting the party means like
Mhm.
you have a very you could very easily become fucked.
Yeah.
You are a vampire. You have powers. You have abilities that humans don't.
Given
Which
this
means
party,
that-
though.
Yeah.
And
Same,
how
same
big-
teams as last time then?
Yeah.
Yeah. But splitting the party is not necessarily a death sentence.
Okay.
I will say, as you go in here, there's a very real chance that your character may die.
Mhm.
If you would like it to just be a mortal injury, please let me know. If we get to that point. But there is a very real possibility of death, final death, which is
Okay.
for real. But splitting the party is not something that would immediately result in that.
Okay.
I will say there are certain instances you can talk yourself out of and certain instances you cannot talk yourself out of. And I will
Mhm.
let you know if you go into a situation that is mortal danger. There's like a perk
Perfect,
or
okay.
like a merit, I think, in like V20 or like the old vampire
Mhm.
system that it's called common sense. I pretty much gift all of you guys with that, which is like if you're about to do something that will get you killed, the storyteller can tell you, hey, this is going to
Okay.
get you killed if you do this.
Mhm.
I gift
Got it.
all of my people with that, and I say, you hear a voice from God, and it
Mm-hmm.
says, don't do that.
But
So
I'm Buddhist. Is Buddha telling me?
yes, Buddha is telling you achieve
Okay, good to
enlightenment,
know.
Yay.
and and if you're a
Buddha guides all.
Satanist.
But
Listen,
we're planning-
Lucifer is canonically somewhere
somewhere.
in the world of darkness.
Yeah.
He's doing
if-
something.
If we're planning on splitting up, I'm cool with same teams as last time. We did if you guys want, or if we're all gonna just like as a pack of 5 go down, get this person, and then blow
Come back
everything up
up.
together.
Yeah.
We can do that as well.
We can also do that.
That's fine.
I just didn't know if everyone is also on board with Callie's whole "I'm gonna go save a random girl" thing.
This is
I
your
mean-
coterie. We're fine with it.
I mean, you know that we are going to go in here and blow up the building. If there is an innocent person in there,
That is true.
You should probably tell us
It is
about
also-
it.
let us know.
It is also
It is,
tactical if you bring her.
Yeah.
She is technically still a hunter, though she's not actually a hunter. She has knowledge of
Mhm.
the cathedral. She has knowledge of passwords and such.
Mhm.
They may have been changed, but she also has friends in there. So she could say, hey, this is my friend. Don't kill them. Let them get out. But really quick, we can interrogate them kind of thing. So it is
Okay.
strategically good if you get Emma.
Then let's go get
Though-
Emma first, guys.
Emma.
All right. So as you set out with all you know, Solomon has the bag pretty much slung over messenger style. And as he walks out,
It's immediately shot.
he immediately gets shot and burns up.
Worth it.
Oh, they got Pete.
Oh, rats. Oh wait. I picked up the wrong. Where's your sheet, Solomon? Okay, there we go. I'm prepared, I promise.
He was born on a Monday.
Oh yeah. Okay. So as Solomon walks out, you sort of see his eyes sort of shift. There's a little I like to see it as sort of like, you know, have you guys seen the oh god, what's the movie called? Or this show called? I can't remember. It's got Hamish in it and it's about vampires. Oh, it was on Netflix.
Oh,
How
wait.
many of them?
Hamish. Fuck. That sounds familiar.
I'm gonna have to figure it out before we go on, or I'm gonna die. What is he known for?
Midnight Mass.
Midnight Mass. Midnight Mass.
There we go.
When Midnight Mass, they sort of have that like sheen over their eyes that like is like the reflective, like sort of like a cat's eyes in the dark. His eyes sort of take on that sheen, and he glances around. You see him nod to someone that is not there that you can see. And you hear him say, follow behind us at a safe place, at a safe pace. If you see any of the snipers spot us, take them out as best you can. And then he continues to walk.
Good to go.
Good to go. Yep, we've got coverage from some of the NOS.
All right.
And that is Sense the Unseen. So as you approach the cathedral, I'm assuming specifically from the side without the sniper, go ahead and give me a wits awareness check, just a baseline check. Looking for maybe higher than a 3.
7 successes.
7
Okay.
successes.
Hey.
I'll let them do it then.
8 successes.
Dang, y'all. So those
Look
of
at
you
us go.
who got, I guess, like a shit ton, you see the snipers that they spoke about. You can see the barrels. They are sort of pointed at the one that's directly across is pointed directly at the door. The one that's on the other one is pointed at sort of one of the side entrances on the right side. And you see nothing from the left side because that sniper has been taken care of. And if you look at the time at the top of the hour, you have about 50 minutes before they radio in.
God, I really want to get it. I really want a line of sight on one of these snipers. All right. Yeah, just look to the group. About when is our crew going to cause noise, or are they waiting until like the end for that?
They are waiting. They're waiting essentially for you guys to radio in that you have infiltrated.
Okay.
And as soon as you guys bust in, they won't have time to worry about someone busting in because shit's going to be going down.
All right. Well, they'll figure out that sniper isn't there much quicker then.
Yeah. All right. I've got my combat notes pulled up just in case.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So as you approach, you see the metal staircase mentioned. You see that it is pulled down. There is a gate that is barring your way, but it's very easy to climb over. I wouldn't even have you pull a check, especially with the 2 gang girl in your party. Like, y'all get over. Y'all get over it fine.
Daniel's going to do something a little more fun as everybody's climbing over.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to look at it, kind of like measure it, and then like a cat squeeze all the way through it. You can actually hear a little bit like bone cracking as he gets through the other side, and he looks up to Callie and goes, I figured it out.
I'm never gonna get used to that.
I figured it out from the guy.
You know what? Good job. Proud of you.
I knew I could get
Somewhere within Dallas, a changeling is thinking to himself, I hope he figured it out. So you see Daniel squirm through the bars of the gate, and they are wide enough to do so with a little bit of bone cracking. And the rest of you are unceremoniously hopped over. But you see the 2 doors. You see one double door on the second floor and then a single door on the 3rd floor. And according to Wolf, there is an underground, and that is where the hunter operations are.
I'll turn to the group and go, all right, so we were told that going up to the top might be the safer way in. But considering that we now know we have to go underground, That's another level for us to go through. So, do we want to hope that they all go running outside and clear a path from top to bottom, or do we want to chance this?
If you want, I can start up a little bit of distraction inside the place while you all go down to the depths.
Well, the point is for them to stir up a distraction outside. I'm asking if you guys want to have an extra floor to go through.
I mean, we might as well cut to the chase, right? All right, my
Sort of what
guys.
I'm figuring.
Yeah, let's just go to the damn thing.
All right. So y'all are going to the double doors?
Yeah, if we have to go downstairs, we might as well not put more potential bodies between us by having to go upstairs to downstairs.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys holler up the stairs, and then how are you going to get in? Do any of you have any dots in larceny?
Yeah.
I have one.
Okay.
Can I just kick the door open?
Well, that's noise, but
Vic, what's your dexterity?
3.
And then Callie, what's your dexterity?
Also 3.
Okay. I will say that if you guys would like to larceny it up, you are more than welcome to. Let me see what.
Okay.
Yeah, Solomon is not built for that.
I got 3 successes.
3 successes?
I also got 3 successes.
Oh my gosh, y'all are just
We're very in sync today, apparently.
very in sync. Okay, yes, let's go.
Bum, bum, bum.
Let's go,
Look at us
Kindred. Let's
go.
go.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, I'll say that like the sheer fact that both of y'all got the exact same thing and have the exact same stats in that regard, I'm gonna say y'all get through. The door easily clicks open as you guys both work on it. And it opens up into a side hallway, and you can hear lots of chatter in the main cathedral area. There's very clearly a meeting going on right now. Go ahead, and who goes in first?
I'll go in first, just in case.
Okay, are you doing so stealthily or not?
Zach?
I was gonna.
Oh, sorry.
I was just say if Beauregard starts to take a step in, Daniel winces at the clip of the clip clop and just puts a hand on his shoulder. Just goes gentle,
softly.
He'll go in normally, like as quiet as he can, as half horse, half man.
Go ahead and give me a dexterity stealth check.
That is 2 successes.
2 successes. I'll say that will pull the wool over the guard's eye. You can see a guard to the left of you standing in front of another set of double doors.
It's just a hunter wearing heels walking in through the...
Yeah. It's just a hunter with horse legs. Don't mind him. He's just really into My Little Pony. So you do see one guard to the left, and you see the leg of another guard to the right around the corner there. They are posted up at both of the doors into the cathedral. You know from the map that, or Vic knows from the map that Wolf showed them very explicitly, that left is the way to go. So you will have to find your way around that hunter at some point.
Yep.
Well, we're inside.
Yeah, you are inside.
Beauregard will motion off to the left, holding up one finger to Daniel, indicating that there's one person there, and he'll sneak right to where that other guard is. If he peeks around the corner, is it just a long hallway and the guard's standing there?
Mm-hmm. It's sort of like, so the center room is right here, and there are hallways outside of it. So like if you peek around the corner, it's more of a foyer, like to the outside.
It is preternaturally fast as he reaches around the corner to grab this guard by the throat and yank him back around.
All right. Let me see. What would that be? To do some yanking.
I mean, it's a free action.
Boink.
Go ahead and give me a strength brawl.
Strength, bro. Cool. 1, 2, 3.
I have to use my dice roller because my dice are in my car right now and I forgot to go get them.
No.
Arnar.
What you got? I got a 4.
8 successes with a possible
Oh,
miss
yeah.
crit.
Yeah. Yeah. So when you go to do that, when you grab him like that, there is a crack and there is a dead body in your hands. If you got a messy crit, that's what it is. It's you kill this man. You crack his neck. His head, his face was this way, and now it's this way.
Metal Gear Solid just pulling him back out the door out of eyesight and dropping him in like the threshold. If it was Hitman, there would be a wood chipper that he would throw him into.
Oh
but
yeah,
no.
oh absolutely. And you'd have a coin that you could throw as well to distract the guards.
Little rubber ducky bomb.
Rest of the coterie, there's a dead body there now.
All right.
And now. Wait.
Sorry.
Question. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oopsie poopsie.
Infiltration.
He would have tried to kill you. I will say that does not cause a stain. He would have tried to kill you. So,
listen, it would be an infiltration mission even if there was no one there to spot us, right? So if there's no one there to spot us, we don't have to be as loud.
Then we're
You know,
okay.
another way to minimize the people that spot us is if one of y'all wants to call in and let them know we've infiltrated, so that they can.
I'll
make
say
noise.
that you were gifted walkies for this express situation.
I mean, I just figured I'd text Izzy. It'd probably get to her faster.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we have enough people.
Yeah.
We have enough people with phones. So,
Is there a dumpster in this alley that I could just?
Oh yeah. This is the back of the place, so this is absolutely a dumpster. You dumpster him?
Yep, dumpstering him. I can never use this dumpster again. It's only one body per dumpster.
One body per dumpster.
Yep.
Although I thought it was 2, or is that a different? That might be a different one.
In
That
3,
might be
it's 4.
Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk, you can do multiple bodies in the.
I was gonna say this is a kind of out of game question or in game. Yeah, about logistics. So, if I have Oblivion and I have Ashes to Ashes,
yes,
could I just?
yes,
Whoosh?
you could.
You absolutely could.
I imagine she does it by accident. She's like, "Whoa, that's new."
There you go.
For those of you unaware, Callie just disintegrated the body as Beauregard went to put it in the dumpster.
Who needs a dumpster? Just scatter that shit to
That's
the
a
wind.
new
and
thing.
move.
Oh yeah,
Cool.
Ashes to
Just
ashes,
reading
dust to
up on
dust.
some.
it is
told
very
you.
cool, and it does look very awesome when it happens.
Filling
Told
in
you,
my-
death and shadow.
Damn right.
Oh, you
There you
Corvo Atano'd him!
I understood that reference. All right, so you've dealt with one guard, and the text has gone through.
Yep.
And you hear a very loud explosion and a lot of gunfire and a lot of shit.
Well, that sounds like a
And
party.
The guard that is still there, his eyes go wide and he starts sprinting. He doesn't even notice that the door is open. He is sprinting towards the entrance.
I
He's
just
gone.
gesture
The
as
hallway
he goes by.
is clear.
It'd been real funny if I just yoinked him out of the door, but
Crack. Just start.
oops.
Okay, so he's run away from the door. The meeting is still happening.
No.
Okay.
You hear a bunch of hullabaloo essentially, and you see a bunch of doors. That's when you see the doors slam open, and a crowd of people are running out. 4 of those people run the direction that you guys are going.
We're just I just gesture people back against like a wall, a crevice. If they run past us on their own, perfect. If they stop and if they manage to see us, we have a bit of a surprise.
They're too shocked by the sound of gunfire and everything. They're running to their cars.
I just don't want to be standing right in the middle of the hallway as they run.
Yeah. Very, very understandable. But yes, they run out towards their cars. But again, 4 of them, at least in this hallway, go back to where you're headed. They're going to the underground.
That's fine.
Okay. What do you do?
Okay, wait. So are they going to the underground, like towards the door that we're at, or?
No, you guys are at a separate door on the side of the
Yeah.
They are going down the hallway to
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say if they come towards
to
us,
a staircase that goes down to the first floor and then down to the other.
If we follow them now, we might catch them while they're trying to input a code or something.
We should, yeah, but we should also let this crowd clear. Unless you're planning on mixing in.
Looks down at himself and horse hooves,
Mm-hmm.
shrugs, pulls out a cigarette, and starts smoking as he waits for the crowd to disperse.
Little puffs.
How long does it take for how long does it take for the rush?
Not long. They're pretty well organized as they, sprint out basically. They know where the exits are. There are a few people that actually go through the exit that you guys entered through.
That's why I was backing up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're like in a supply closet or something at this point.
Yeah. They run over the ashes of that poor guy. They barrel through that.
Out of your
Ashes.
So I will turn to Callie and say, like, all right, lead on, kid.
Okay.
I do have a question.
No pressure.
I do have a question as we lead on. How close is the front door to the conference room that they're piling out of? Is it like a long down the hall sort of thing, or is it close?
From where you guys are, yes, they would have to. So you guys are at the back, at the back of the conference room. So like they have run out through one of the stage doors, and that's why 4 went off that way. They know all the exits. They're doing the appropriate thing that you need to do in an emergency and go through multiple exits so that you do not get trampled. They're well prepped for an emergency. So they would have to, if it's a square, they're back here. The entrance is up here. They go around that corner up and then out.
Okay.
All right. Let me clarify a bit more. I'm trying to see if the way that we are going is close enough towards the front door that I can lock it behind them if they go out to face what's going on out there. If it's not, then I'm not going to worry about it.
Yeah, it would be, you would have to go all the way around and everything. So, and you're headed more towards like the back left corner to go down.
Okay.
Could you send Maurice to do it?
Man can't.
He's got no thumbs.
Yeah.
Believe in him.
If a rat can teach a man to cook, this rat could
show me a redhead twinkle how to cook.
Again, I'm still trying. So
Redhead?
I love the hair.
There's actually a rat in my hair right now that's storytelling. So I'm not actually storytelling.
Oh, gotcha.
All right. Well, what are you trying to figure out, Cress?
I was gonna say, so again, I'm sorry for asking so many questions, but I also have Arms of Ahriman that I added when I was getting all my experience. Can I use that to lock the door?
You would have to get close to it.
Okay.
I think to stretch the shadows that far.
Or at least line of eyesight to it.
Yeah, line of sight probably.
Okay, never mind then.
That'll come in handy in a little bit.
I have many things. I read up more. I'm ready.
I have many
Arms
things.
of Ahriman are my favorite. I love them. I love my little shadows.
And I think she definitely read up on. She snuck through Leon's stash and read up on a few of abilities.
All the things I
How
don't tell her.
How to be a La Sombra.
How to, and it's written in like crayon.
Or she had
Some
a
of those,
few.
like-
She had a few C2J meetings with Faust, and he was
She
like,
picked
"Okay,
up-
listen."
She picked up a
Please
book
help
that's
me.
picked up a book labeled Shadow Work. She thought it was going to be like a personal journal. No, it's actually just La Sombra stuff.
It's a little La Sombra workbook.
It was like she thought Leon gave it to her as like a self-help thing. She's like, oh, that's what that means.
Zach, Kung Fu Hustle, the martial arts pamphlet.
Oh God, yeah. All right, so following
Kung Fu Hustle's
Callie
a great
towards
movie.
the
Yes.
towards the downstairs.
That's what you guys are talking about. You're talking about the movie Kung Fu Hustle while you wait. Yes. So, as the people clear out, there's really nothing barring you from going and following the 4 people that are down there. About how much distance do you think you keep between?
Um,
A Scooby-Doo amount of chase distance.
yeah, just not wanting to let them know immediately like we're chasing them down
Yeah.
there, but
We're
close enough that
following
if they
them.
are close enough that if they are trying to like close and lock a door, we can bash into it or something.
I was gonna say, could I
Yes.
use Shadow Cloak to to be closer to them stealth-wise, but still be like remain hidden?
Give me a dexterity stealth check, and then add your +2 for Shadow Cloak, and we'll see.
Gotcha. Where is my dice? Right there you are. That is 3 successes.
I'll say with 3 successes, you stay a little bit closer than a Scooby-Doo amount.
Mhm.
A mite closer. So, go ahead and give me a wits awareness roll as well. And everybody else can as well. Your difficulty will be 1 higher since you're a little bit further behind.
5 successes.
5 successes. Okay, you passed easily. You see what code they input.
Sick.
I mean, unless there's other information to glean, I'm not going to worry about it.
There is. There's
Okay.
there,
Then 4.
4. Okay.
Twinsies. 4.
5. Okay. So those of you who got 4, your wits awareness, I'll say that you noticed the people that were going. One of them is an older woman. One of them is a shorter Asian woman, and then the third and fourth people seem to be guards for these people. And those with 5, you see the code that they input, and Vic very clearly memorizes that. It's a 6-digit PIN code essentially. And they go in and the door closes immediately behind them. And it's one of those like heavy duty doors.
All right. We don't know how big the room is back here, so if we open the door, we could be opening up right onto them.
Mm-hmm.
When I saw that map, did I see the ventilation system or just the blueprints?
I think you would just have seen the blueprints. You know that it doesn't open into a big room, but you know that it does open into a hallway that
It is a West Wing
continues.
corridor that is always open.
Yeah. Yeah.
RJ, don't you do this to me in the middle of the stream. Don't you dare.
It goes into the garden and then the veranda and the like the garage.
Mhm.
But the garage you can only open if you have power, and then you have to get the 3 keys. You have to get the car key.
Oh, this is a blueprints
That's a blueprint
reference.
thing, yeah.
This is a
It is.
blueprints reference. Stream's over. Go home.
No.
I do love blueprints. It is a really good game.
Me and RJ have bonded a lot over that game.
It's fun.
We have journals.
We do.
Me and my friend Anna, who we played it a lot. Before I owned it, basically I would watch her stream it from just me, and we would play it. And I would be like, "Go to the left, go to the right," and she would sometimes listen to me. So, But yes, okay. So the door stands before you. Do you input the code, or do you wait to regroup, set up a plan? What do you want to do?
I
Well,
know that
that
it
was-
opens into a hallway. How many doors are in the hallway? Like how many offshoots I got going for me?
I would say there's one to the left, which you can assume is a security room. And there's one to the right down at the end of the hallway, and then left goes to a staircase that continues down. So there is a security room you can assume directly next to this.
Right.
BTW kid, what does Emma look like? Just for our own benefits.
She's one in the cell, right?
I would hope.
Faust did not, I don't believe, told you what she looked like.
Yeah, she did. I don't think it did.
But I would say that he described her.
Okay.
But tragically, she is very much like she's a brunette woman with brown eyes.
Brown hair,
I-
brown eyes.
I
Brown
imagine-
hair, brown eyes, petite.
I imagine she'll be the one that is locked up and not doing things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get much from him, but you know,
All right.
I assume that
You're looking
too.
for an Emma.
Well, if you open that door and there are some guards, I am going to bull rush my way through that.
Fine by me. I'm gonna input all but the last digit, and then look to the three of them for like a. We good?
4 of us, because I'm gonna look to Solomon and be like, "Do you got anything that we
Oh, yeah, I
can use in this instance?"
My bad.
I'm not forgetting about Solomon because I'm not having a rogue Tremere wander off in this building.
Fair enough.
The rogue wanders
I
off
will
from
not.
the
I will
party.
not be. I will not be forgetting about Solomon. I know what
Um,
I would do in this situation as a Tremere. So I'm
Solomon.
watching him.
This is why I don't play Tremere as much, because I hate their powers. It's my least favorite.
The coolest ones.
Do you want to flesh
No.
craft me?
No, that's fun. I would love to fleshcraft. That's great.
First, I
But,
gotta
like-
punch this tree for wood.
Extinguish Vitae? Like, come on. That's not fun.
They can just
So
kill
as
you.
far as
No.
yeah, right. Oh, well, yeah. He does have something that he could use. He has something called Theft of Vitae.
Yeah.
Which means that he could literally suck all of the blood out of this security guard.
Just like
Can I?
it opens up a nick in the throat or whatever, and just pulls the blood through the air. It's very obvious. My favorite part is that if you're wearing like a sealed suit or like body like a SWAT armor and stuff, it just bleeds out in the suit because you can't get out.
Can I princess carry Solomon to princess run him through the hallway so he can cast this extinguished vitae on as many people as possible?
It's
There's
one at a
yeah.
time.
I was one at a time.
Yeah.
And he can do it from the back end of the hallway, so he just needs to see somebody.
Yeah.
Okay.
He just needs to see someone.
But damn, the visual of you like carrying
Princess
this guy
him is
that's
actually
very
kind
fun.
of awesome. It's
Mind
kind of
you,
actually really great.
Half horse as well.
Just low
Yeah.
enough.
So, all right. Yeah. Solomon readies that. And let me get to my allow me to roll my rounds check. He succeeded. Yay. He doesn't get hungrier. Yay.
Yay.
Yay. Okay. Okay. All right. So does Vic input that last little number?
Yep. The minute I've got the nod, I'll do it.
All right. As you nod, the door opens and there is a door that is open. There's like a windowed, like a little window lookout for the security guy. He immediately spots you guys. And it is sort of like a pause. There's a moment, there's a beat of people seeing people. He glances down to the horse legs and then back up at you. And as he goes to hit a button,
Mhm.
blood begins to ooze out of his everything that you can see, basically.
What
To
a way
give the
to go.
heads up before we get into further contact, Callie, this is where Arms of Aramin will come in very handy if we run into people.
Gotcha.
Yes.
And
Because like
you
if we didn't have
see-
Solomon there, that'd be a perfect opportunity for Arms to just grab this dude from the
Mhm.
shadows.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, I have this thing now, so I
Yes.
can use it.
So keep that in mind for the other people that are in here.
Gotcha.
We got all
Yes.
of them to get through.
There is only one security guard in that area.
Before the people ran in here.
Well, yeah, they're down the hallway. They've already gone through. Yeah. They are down here. You see a thick trail of blood sort of maneuver its way out, like around and out the door. And as Solomon is sort of holding his hand like this and sort of taking it, he glances around and go, "Anybody hungry?"
I'll manage.
I'm more of a free range grass fed kind of guy.
I'm all right. Thank you, though.
All yours, bud.
Suit yourself. And he gorges himself on this man, and he is down to no hunger because that security guard goes plop.
Yep.
And is completely free of all of his blood.
The fun part is that Theft of Vitae specifically says it's a path from the person to your mouth. So just because it bleeds out on the floor, it still like goes up from the floor.
Yep.
Like a fucking silly
Yep.
straw.
Pretty much. It doesn't say it doesn't specifically say how. It will go from one point to the other.
Does it
And
write
he-
bad bitch in cursive as it?
It can if you really want it to.
I was about to say, if I was the one casting it, it sure would.
If he's a high
Oh
enough
my
level
God.
Tremere, he totally could.
He is a high enough level Tremere.
Well, he's at least
and
got
so-
level 4 discipline, so yeah.
Oh yeah. So as soon as he robs this man of his vitae, he immediately takes a few steps forward, goes into the security room, and begins to sort of like lift up the body, start patting him down, and he pulls out a gun, tucks it in a holster on his side, and he grabs a key card and waggles it at them and goes, "Who wants it?"
Does it?
He tosses it to Beauregard,
On the
and then
way
he
out,
looks around. Oh,
on the
go
way
ahead.
out, we should put one of those pointing to his bag down here to drop the floor.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. He glances around at all of you and goes, "Any of you good with technology?"
Definitely not me.
Depends on what you got, I guess.
Look through those cameras that he's got there. See if we can find this mysterious person we're looking for.
Sure. What do you want me to roll for it?
That will be intelligence and technology.
It's not awful. It could be worse.
And that's really what we're looking for here in Dallas by Night. Is it's not awful and it could be worse.
5 successes.
5 successes is pretty fucking good. That is that's awesome.
That's kind
That's
of the
good.
best I could do. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was
How
pretty
many
great.
dice did you have for that one?
I have 5.
Oh yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. That's actually that's a pretty decent dice pool, I would say. Half of that I would say on a good day is 3.
Yeah.
So
Well,
you know.
some of
so-
my rolls I have like 9 in now, so 5
Oh
is
yeah,
okay.
yeah. Once you start getting to the higher level stuff, you're like 5.
Yeah.
Goodness. But so you head over to the computer system and you manage to start clicking through surveillance, and you see a small contingent of hunters down here. You see pretty much every room except for one. You see a door that it's pointing to a room, and it says office exterior. There is no office interior. That office is completely secure. There's no cameras in it or anything. But you do also see a sort of, it's not necessarily a cage, but it is a very clearly locked door and an empty barrack. Empty barracks and a locked door, and there is one singular girl in that barrack, and she is pacing, and she has dark hair, and you cannot see her eyes, but they're not looking at you like this, so they're not blue.
Callie, I think we found your girl.
Emma?
I mean, she doesn't have a name tag on, but maybe. She's
That'd be
like
really cool if she had a name tag.
she's marching around the cell, and
She definitely said, no, she said it out loud to herself. She's like, Emma? We're like, huh?
Oh,
It's like, well. Okay, so you said there's the cell, and then. Try to recap who else.
you have pretty much access to every room. You can see that there are about 10 hunters in here, including the 4 that you met.
If
Some of them are armed, some of them are not.
Okay.
If I rifle through Solomon's bag or ask him, would he happen to be carrying a flashbang or two?
I have smoke bombs.
Yeah, Callie has some smoke bombs.
How long do you think it'll take you to pick that lock?
To the barracks?
Yeah.
I assume that it's asking you to. Our little larceny folks.
I
well,
can try.
if it's not a hard one, 2 minutes maybe, if that. If it is a hard one, a week. I don't know till I see it.
I think we can get it done in a few
Solomon
minutes.
sort of chuckles at that and goes, "We might need you to be quicker than a week."
Oh, I don't actually need a week. I just am saying I haven't seen the lock. Go with a couple minutes at max. Hopefully.
Beauregard is gonna look at the cameras, take note of where all the hunters are, and nod his head.
Mhm.
All right.
They are in varying rooms. There are a few of them that are in something of a war room, if you call it that.
Is
You
there
do see the older woman and the Asian woman in that room as well.
Is there any particular pieces of big furniture in the hallway that I could just shove into that doorway?
Not necessarily. There are a few office chairs, and I think he got Thanos snapped.
I'm here.
But for y'all's reference, there are a few office chairs, and there's a somewhat big table. I believe that is RJ telling us that he's been Thanos snapped.
Well,
oh, there you go. You got back.
Okay.
Oh, you disappeared for 2 seconds, and I got scared. I got nervous.
Both Zach and Cress disappeared for me. So
Yeah, no,
Ooh.
you stayed on the stream, but we could not see you in here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There you go. Okay. So there is a few office chairs and a big old table, essentially, but the table looks to be bolted in. In the main center room, it's sort of, it is a think sci-fi villains, think sci-fi
Villain meeting
room.
I'm,
Meeting room, yeah.
I'm thinking Dr. Evil with the long metal.
Oh yeah, and with the
Yeah.
rolly chairs. Yeah.
And the button that releases the laser
Get over
shark.
here and give your father a hug.
They're sharks with freaking lasers.
I need to watch the Austin Power movies again.
Some of them hold. Not all of them.
Foxy Cleopatra.
I'm just gonna look at Beauregard surveying all of the furniture and be like, "What on earth are you doing?"
Well, if that lock has an alarm on it, it's gonna send everybody scurrying towards y'all.
there's a war zone happening outside, and there's about nearly a dozen of them in here. I think we'll probably be. I don't think they're going to divert from what's going on up there, especially not with what we have sent at them.
As soon as you finish that sentence, the ground sort of rumbles. There's another explosion outside.
Case in point.
Yeah, well, I'm just preparing just in case.
Reasonable. But right now, I think we focus on what's ahead.
Y'all get that lock undone. I'll keep guarding the hallway.
Take Maurice out and just sit him at the terminal. Like, yeah, y'all hang here now.
He nods, and you believe that he's going to listen to you.
I mentioned how much I love Maurice.
I'll take a couple of things out of my go bag on my person, but how useful they'll be, we'll see.
Okay. All right, so you guys are headed down the hallway and into the war room. All right, are you doing anything at all to conceal yourselves, or are you going in guns akimbo, guns blazing?
I think the smoke bomb was part of it, but
Yeah.
Callie might do something else.
I was gonna say, can I shadow cloak in there and then?
Can
Can I use it multiple times in one?
You
Yeah, you
can.
can.
It doesn't make you invisible. It makes
Not
you
invisible, but it
stealthy.
will help me
Yeah.
sneak in there. Is what I'm thinking.
Yes.
Yes. Though there are not very many places for you to sneak.
Well,
It's pretty much like an open room.
never mind then.
Yeah. Having a good arm might just be the useful bit.
That's
Mhm.
fine. Can I toss my smoke bomb in?
All right. So as you walk down the hallway and take a left down towards the stairs, you come upon the war room and you hear people sort of milling about and going, and you hear a woman bark the orders to take them down. I don't want them messing up the city. Too many innocents have already died. Take them down. Kill as many as we can. Beat them back. Have some of our soldiers get out the flamethrowers. And then she stops. You see her stop. She walks through the war room and back towards the office that did not have an interior camera. She opens it. You get a good view of a desk, and she slams it closed. What do? You are faced with the war room now.
On your mark.
Ready?
Sit.
Go.
All right.
Toss it down.
Dexterity athletics.
I will do one
Go
thing.
ahead.
Like I took things out of my bag. I am going to pick up
Mhm.
the trench rifle that Beauregard gave me, look at it, and extend it over to Vic.
Yes. I just smile and take it.
That's 8 successes.
Let's go.
That's 4 with all of them have stars.
Wait, even your hunger dice?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
All right. So with that, my friend,
Clock somebody in the head.
Yup.
you
Brain
succeed.
explodes.
You totally succeed. Where do you want to throw it? Pick the place in the room where you want to throw it.
Probably the center so that it fills the room as.
Like, it's how fast of a dispersal is it?
I didn't think about that.
I don't know the answer to that.
Okay. So
Yeah, that or
Stink
actually
bomb.
the
front door is at least.
towards the front entrance so that we could. So that no, yeah,
Wait.
middle of the room. Hold on, yeah, middle of the room. I don't know what I was thinking. Middle of the room.
So, Callie, as you throw it, you feel compelled to ruthlessness. The Lasombra's compulsion is ruthlessness. So, the next time you fail an action, you'll receive a 2 dice penalty to all your rolls until a future attempt at the same action succeeds. That's the mechanical thing.
Ooh, okay.
But the storytelling thing is you are on a mission. You are going to succeed.
Mhm.
No one is going to be able to stop you. If it comes down to it, you will kill every person in this entire compound if you have to get your mission accomplished.
Hell
And you
yeah.
don't care who you have to take down to do it.
Okay.
Okay. So, all right. So I am going to go ahead and find a place to write this down. Everyone, please let me know your composure plus your awareness. 4.
It's 6.
5 for Beauregard.
Okay. And then Mal?
7.
Okay. So as far as, let me see. Okay. They are going to go between Daniel and Beau. Okay. So I have gotten initiative ready. I'll post the initiative order in the chat. So the initiative will be who goes first is at the bottom and who goes last is at the top. So Vic will move first, then Callie, then Beau, then the Inquisition. I put Inc just because the Inquisition, it's the Hunters, and then Daniel. So how I'm going to do it is, Daniel, you are going to declare first, then the Inquisition, all the way down to Vic, so that
Real
Vic,
quick,
you are the one with the most information.
Where's Solomon in this
Oh.
group of things?
Oh yeah.
His
God,
best.
I keep forgetting
Again, I'm
about
glad
him.
Zach's remembering about Solomon because I keep
You
forgetting
know,
Solomon.
I have been a
I really
Tremere in a
do.
battle. Want him. He has weird
really,
spell
really
things.
want him, you know.
I don't know the spells that he has prepared, but most likely.
Oh yeah. Okay, he actually will go first
Okay.
because
So he
has
goes
bad composure and
below
bad.
me. Oh no, he goes above you. Okay, got it.
Yeah,
He announces
So-
first.
He plans first.
he announces.
Yeah,
first.
he plans first. Okay.
Okay. So Solomon is going to let me pull up the ritual so that I don't mess them up. Hey,
Doodah.
doodah. Camptown ladies sing this song all doodah day.
Camptown ladies never sang all the doodah day. No, no, no. Squirrel nut zippers, anyone?
All right. Oh God, there's so many fucking rituals. Jesus.
That is also a ritual.
Yeah, there you go.
And with your spirit.
And also with you.
And with your so what? When? Huh? What? When?
Okay, I'm going to have him go ahead and there's not really any disciplines that he can use, so I'm going to go ahead and have him. Ugh, why did you guys want to bring the dang Tremere along? I hate playing Tremere. I'm so bad at it.
You've got this. I believe in you.
Get good. I believe in you.
Yeah, I guess.
If you want to give me his character sheet, I'll happily play the Tremere for you.
I was about to say Zach will do it. Not a doubt in my mind. Zach.
You know what? I give this to thee.
All right.
And I say thank you so much because I'm terrible at playing Tremere. I'm so bad at it.
Touch
I'm
Sazin
actually the
King,
worst
which
at it.
will betray
So
the party.
you, if you would
He's
please,
ready to kick ass. He was like, "I love."
he's like, I'll play the Tremere.
I'm fine.
Let's,
Play the Tremere.
I got
do
it.
what you will.
let's have some fun. Solomon. You take a
He
quick look here.
also has a few frag grenades in his bag as well, if you need those. I just assumed throwing a frag in the closed space was not a great idea for right now.
Well, so the funnier option is to walk over to the office and throw all 4 frag grenades into the office.
And just shut the door.
yeah.
There you go.
Dun, 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 dun. That would put an end to poor Barbara so soon. Think of Babs, everybody. Think of Babs.
Think of Babs.
Not my Babs.
But I
Babs
will be
he's-
preparing the hunters. I can play a hunter.
Well, he's going last.
Recommend.
He's going last, but I think his smart move is going to be Blood of Potency, so that whatever
See,
he
okay, that
does,
was what I was thinking. That's what I was
so
thinking.
so that whatever he does is going to ramp up
Mhm.
in the next round.
Okay. And then what will sweet Daniel do?
Daniel is hanging back. Is hanging back like behind like the wall of smoke. I will be charging in once I get a sense of what's going on, but Daniel's staying low to the ground and is preparing to shapeshift and charge in to hit the closest hunter. But again, low to
Okay.
the ground and not get hit with like a stray bullet in the process.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll for your once we go through the actions, we'll go ahead and roll for your shapeshift, and then
It's
you'll be
just
shaped.
it's just a rouse check.
Yeah.
and I do it no matter what. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. And then what will you be shifting into, do you think?
I will dramatically reveal that once I pop in, but it's
Ooh. All right. And then the Inquisition soldiers are, of course, going to pull the trigger. They're going to aim and fire, and it will be a blind fire, which means that I will get to roll a dice and pick whoever. So
That's why I'm
there's
staying low.
5 of you. One, two, three, 4. Sorry, Mallorie.
Bring it.
All right. So they will fire at you. And sorry, Zach. All right. Okay. Beauregard, what are you going to do? What are you going to do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys.
Well, the end goal is to brawl with someone,
Mm-hmm.
but it's also
That's a
to
good
probably
idea.
hop up on that table and make myself the biggest target in the room.
There you go.
I'm going to activate Flesh and Marble.
Ooh, there you go. Fortitudinal.
Fortitudinal.
That's my favorite fortitude power. I love it.
2 rouses. Yeah. Yeah.
Callie, what are you going to do?
How do I pronounce this? Can I use the arms at Ottoman?
Okay, you may. And I'm going to say that there are 4 hunters that immediately come out into the room. Do you just want to pick one?
Yes. I want to grab one. Slam him in the wall.
Okay.
So I don't know if it changed much. I think you can split your arms of Armin in and it, like the dice pool that you use get like halves between them if you split them up. If you wanted to grab multiple people at a potential
Multiple
weaker
targets, yeah.
at a potential weaker roll. Like you'll
You
roll
can
your
grab one with your full dice pool, or you can
Mhm.
split it and grab 2 with
half dice.
half of your
right.
half of your
Yes,
dice
like
pool.
like you'd roll with Oblivion, and then you'd split your dice pool.
Mhm.
Like this one's going to this one, and this one's going to this one.
Let me check my. Where is it? Okay. Oblivion.
It doesn't need to be an even split either, right? You could do like
I think
three.
that-
Technically, no.
I think
I
you
think
can,
I'll just
yeah.
do 1 for now.
All right.
Because that's 6.
And then Vic, what is your decision? to
Gun.
do?
Big shotgun.
Gun. Okay. Any particular hunter, or just whichever one you feel like?
I'm gonna say,
There's one that's potentially getting grabbed.
yeah, not that one. I think if I'm feeling very trigger happy. So I think my thought process is if I see one of them go for one of these three, that person gets shot in the face.
Is it the trench gun that I just handed you, or a different gun?
I had a gun on me.
Okay, I know, but I handed you a big fucking shotgun, which is why I'm asking specifically: are you shooting with your gun, or are you shooting with the big gun?
You know what? It's the finale. The big gun, please.
Okay, and I say that because the question of which one are you shooting at becomes yes.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh,
The answer to your first question is gun, and the answer
All
to your
of the above. Got it.
fun fact from World War II: the gun that Vic has is considered a war crime.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, it's just
the
it's just-
pride that Vic feels in their soul being considered a war crime in this moment is high. Like it's a lot of pride.
Notoriously for sending so much metal downrange into a trench that the Germans complained about it.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna say, according to like the weapon ratings, a heavy gunshot, which is a 12 gauge, is +4. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is a +5. I'm gonna go ahead and give it that extra boost. Yeah. So big gun at yes. Okay.
Yes.
Got it.
Big gun at yes.
So
Correct.
roll for it.
What exactly am I rolling? I've never fired a gun.
You are rolling your composure and your firearms.
Great. I'll take that.
To make
Take
sense
that.
for a
Gasoline
shotgun.
on your fist.
Yeah. So that's this many dice.
So you
I've
pow,
al-
pow, pow, bang, 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 pow, pow.
I've
Bang,
always
bang.
argued for dexterity firearms with a handgun, but with a shotgun, composure absolutely makes sense.
Yeah.
I would argue for
How
42.
do you
'cause
keep your
goddamn.
Many dice. There we go. Didn't give me enough yet. That's 5 successes, please.
Hell yeah. Okay. Allow me to make a note.
Vic gains 50 billion stains.
Nah, they got weapons. We're fine.
Yep.
Yeah.
She
You're
might be in
coming at me
violation of
with
the
a
Hague,
weapon.
but not.
Yeah,
not
I
the
was just
book.
saying, if they're coming at me with a weapon, it only feels fair that it's like more of a fire first, ask questions later situation.
So the shot manages to take one of them out.
Yay.
Was it one of the ones that was shooting us?
Heads or tails? Odds or evens?
Heads, I'm gonna say yes. Tails, I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Oh, they got Mike. He's
Tails,
2 days.
no. You guys are still getting shot at.
Damn.
All right, but there are only 3 of them now. So I mean, it's loud. It's a big old fucking shotgun. It's loud, and that kickback is hell. But you look fucking cool as hell. I'm gonna say that like you hear like a ringing in your ears afterwards, but like if you were still alive, the adrenaline would be a pumping. Callie, Arms of Ahriman. Let's do it. Let's go, baby.
Hell yeah.
And with Arms of Ahriman, let me see. I believe, yeah, the dice pool is Wits and Oblivion.
Yes, I got 5 successes.
5 successes. Okay, let me roll to avoid. Allow me to roll and avoid. Okay, that's that. And I have so many tabs open. This is insane. Difficulty is 5. All right. So he no, sorry, no, ties go to the player. So you managed to grab him. So you like tell me how your tendrils, like how do they move? What do they look like? What are they doing?
I feel like
what that thing do?
the way I imagine them is almost like kind of snakes, almost. So you can see them kind of like start to, like when the first one forms, it's kind of lashing around a little bit because she doesn't have the best control over them because she's new to it, but she's still trying her best to at least figure them out. And so they kind of, as they whip around, they kind of start to stabilize, and then her gaze locks onto one guy, and it's like, that's you, and just kind of latches onto him and yanks him off the ground and starts kind of, I assume he might start thrashing, so that you can see them kind of thrash along with him.
Ooh, all right. They move with him. I'm going to say that causes him. He was one of the ones that I had to shoot. That causes a shot to go wild. So I will roll that with a little bit of different stats. He's working against himself on that one. Again, I have so many tabs open right now. Okay. All right. So Flesh of Marble. I don't think there's any. Is there a roll for that one?
No, I just ignored the first instance of damage.
Okay. All right. And then Inquisition. So I'm going to have one of my boys bang bang at Vic. And I will say that's the one that is working at a disadvantage. So instead of that many dice, he's losing 2. Okay, and then so 4 successes, so that would be 2. And I don't believe you can dodge since you've already done your action. So that would just be 2 superficial damage to you. So that's just 2 of this one. You just do 1 slash. It's not a so I think slash is superficial, X is lethal, and then asterisk is aggravated, which is the one that kills you.
Not in 5th. If you
Is it? No.
No, it goes slash is superficial until you fill up the boxes, and then you go back through to create it as X, and that's aggravated. We took the middle ground.
Okay, they took away the lethal. You can see how often I do combat in V5. All right, you've got that written down. Okay, and then the other guy is going to roll, and I will give you an option. Well, no, because you would be going. I'm trying to work this out in my brain to see if you can change your action to. I should have gone the other way around instead of Vic going first. I should have had.
Instead of changing my action, is it possible? Because I specifically mentioned that I was going low to the ground.
Yes.
For my thing, is it possible to just add a difficulty as like half cover or some cover?
Yes, I will say that's some cover.
Because I don't particularly want to change my action, but I did state this as part of it already.
So it would only be 2 damage for you as well.
All right. Superficial or...
Yeah.
And is that... Are you already rounding that down or having it, or is that just the roll?
That's having it, yeah, because it was 4.
All right, cool.
Okay. And then... the third one does not fire at you. The third one runs back to the office. Okay, and you're getting ready to shapeshift.
Mm-hmm. Through the smoke, I see one run towards the office, and that's now my target.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that'll be fun later. Through the smoke and like straight through these hunters goes an African painted dog straight from the zoo.
Oh yeah, hell yeah!
I was trying to figure out how to take on it, like my prologue. And I just straight gun for that hunter, and I'm just going to barrel into him and tackle him.
Go for it. I'm going to say dexterity athletics to catch up to him.
And how's that?
And then a strength brawl to tackle.
All right. 5 to chase.
You catch him. You catch up to him easily. He is not as fast as you.
And 6 critical to take down.
Hell yeah. I'll say you tackle him. Are you intending to do damage with this?
Yeah, just a bite tackle.
Okay. Okay, you tear out a big chunk of him.
I just latch on.
And he is grappled, and like he has an arm outstretched to go for the door, but you have him grappled.
Grr.
And then Solomon,
Rawr.
Let me roll
Wolf
his
60.
let me roll his buff.
his buff, blood buff.
Yep.
Yeah, his blood potency should be 3, so I think it is at.
Yes. Huh. Interesting. He does not succeed. Because he has to roll at a difficulty of 2 plus his blood potency, which is 5, and he rolled a 4.
Ah, well.
He didn't get hungrier though.
You can willpower that, technically. I'm just saying.
I guess I could, yeah.
I mean, it's an NPC.
Okay. Now it's 6. So his
he said, rewind that.
so it's gonna go up by 1 for the scene. So now he's at a blood
4,
potency
which I think
of 4.
I think according to if I remember I have the blood potency chart in my brain, sort of like the entire movie of Shrek. I think that gives him, instead of +3, I think it gives him +4.
I'm pulling up the companion book to check.
It's in increments of 2, because 1 is +2, 2 is +2, 3 is +3, 4 is +3, and 4 is +4, or 5 is +4.
Let me pull up the companion right quick.
Clears mud.
4 adds 3 dice, 2 dice to a discipline power bonus.
Jeez.
And yeah.
Okay, yeah. So 4 is he's still at +3, but
yeah, he's at +3, but he can get a power bonus of 2 to his disciplines, which is important.
Yes, very important. Okay, all right. Top of the round. We once again have Solomon first, which I'll do it correctly this time. I got the order mixed up of like how it goes through. It's supposed to go through, like, we declare all our actions and then we go through that same order. So Solomon would have gone first, and as we go, so that Vic could, if they wanted to, for instance, change their action, could change it because of everything that's happened. So I did the first round wrong. We'll do the second round correctly. I'm not very good at combats. But
Just tell me when to go.
Yeah.
we're all having fun here. We're all having fun. Thankfully, I am
yourself.
doing the 3 round and we narrate the rest. So after this round, we will do another round. And if it's not solved by then, by golly, we'll narrate it. You guys are doing pretty good. So it's probably going to go in your favor. So what is Solomon going to do for this round?
For this round,
Is he going to start juggling?
no. For this round, because he has the fun power bonus now. He'll do theft of vitae on one of the shooting the shooting hunters.
Okay. And then what will Sweet Daniel do as a dog?
I'm dragging this hunter back into the fray, away from the door, just by the leg.
There you go. All right. He is aptly named Hunter 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then Hunter 1 will be firing at Callie.
Uh-oh.
He sees his buddy getting Aramond.
Got yoinked.
And then Hunter 2, who is currently grappled, will try to break free. All right, Beauregard, you have you're hard as a rock. and you've activated Flesh of Marble. What do you do?
That was yesterday.
Lucida thinks on it fondly. That's what she's doing right now.
I should call him.
I should call him. You do feel your phone buzz in your pocket.
I wish to brawl with any and all.
Do you wish to brawl with the grappled one? Because that would be a great idea. Because you could kill him.
Yeah, sure. I'll do that.
Perfect. Brawl with Hunter 2. Oh, Hunter 2, how we will miss thee. Callie, you have Hunter 2 in your grasp. Would you like to maintain that or do something else?
Can I? So I know Beauregard is going after. Do I kind of know that? Or
You will know that, yeah, because you have a higher initiative. You know that that's what Beauregard.
You can already see Beauregard like leaning forward to charge
see
him
him
down.
Can I toss him into the air and then grab at another one? Because I know that Beauregard's going for Hunter too.
Toss at him, okay. Toss at Bo, and then you'll.
No, not toss up Bo. Toss up the Hunter for Bo to go.
Air combo.
Yeah. Alley-oop, if you will.
Yep, exactly.
Oh, I've
Perfect.
got the
All right.
And then I grab at another Hunter. You said Hunter 1 was?
I'm trying to see if that would be considered 2 actions, multi-actions.
I mean, technically, she's just releasing one hunter
Just
to go to the
releasing
other
him,
hunter.
Mm.
Because she specifically said she picked him up and was thrashing him around. So all she does is just drop the arms while he's in the air and snatches another one.
Okay, the argument has been made. I'll allow it. Like every judge in Law and Order, I'll allow it. You know.
Yeah, she's not like throwing him across the room. That'd be something different.
Yeah, it's just kind of like dropping him, like letting him go.
And would you like to grapple Hunter 3, who's being gnawed on by a dog, or Hunter 1, who is firing at you?
Definitely the one firing at me. So
okay. And then Vic, you still have a very big gun. What would you like to do?
I'd like to once again fire the very big gun, please.
Big gun it, yes, you got
Big
it.
gun it,
Actually,
yes.
Really, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I
And
might
so
be
now we will do
misremembering.
it. What?
No, I got it.
You might be misremembering about my big gun and saying yes to who I shoot.
Oh no, it's
You
just
may have forgotten.
after stream.
Okay.
Ooh.
It's dumb
All
gun
right.
facts with RJ.
Solomon, thieve that vitae. Give me a roll.
I forgot to specify which one. Which one it's going to. I'm going to have it be the one that I've just grabbed on the ground.
So the Hunter 3?
Yeah. Just to quicker finish it.
Okay.
That is an 8 crit against that hunter's wits occult.
Oh, well, you know, I'm going to let him try. We'll let him try.
Yeah.
It's actually, I think, physically. No, it's not physically impossible. He could do it.
It's just hilariously
He
impossible.
doesn't, though. He doesn't. He really doesn't, actually.
He's not doing it, Peter. He's not.
He doesn't do it. He rolled a 3. He's not doing that.
Yeah. It can feed at twice the normal speed, so it's not killing him on the spot, but it's certainly going to make it more difficult for him to do other things while he's getting tracked in.
He's woozy. He's getting woozy. I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
Mhm.
I feel woozy.
Oh, actually, sorry, not even twice. Triple the speed because of the critical that I rolled.
Jesus Christ.
So by the next round, he'll be gone.
Capri Sun.
Oh yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah. It's cut the cameras.
he's out of here.
Yeah, so he's out of here. Daniel.
I'm
Blood
just
is ecking out of the person that you're dragging.
Since I know that he's going to go at this point, I'm just yanking him back by the leg to keep him from any like last minute dives for the door.
There you go. Do you let out any fun and cool animal sounds? So, "Rawr," you know?
I can't because my mouth is currently full of this guy's leg, and I don't want to
No,
let
you
it go.
you can.
There's like
"Rawr,"
it's probably like
just
yeah, it's probably like just snarls like against
Oh,
the
yeah.
against the leg, but there's a lot of noise going on.
It looks very cool. Okay, so one hunter is getting booze cruised. The the other hunter is trying to break free. And let's see. Well, I mean, it really doesn't matter much if he's trying to break free. He'll attempt to, though.
Don't I go before that guy?
Do you? Did I misread?
No, the hunt because we're going in
No, the
reverse
hunters.
order.
Oh, it's reverse.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the hunters have to do all of their hunter things.
I reckon.
No. I'm going to say with 2 successes, no, he doesn't.
Mm.
No.
Mm-mm. No, honey.
No.
No, honey, it's
Oh
not.
no.
So I'm going to have Hunter 1. He's going to bang bang at Callie.
Shot you down.
Arnar.
Okay, so he got 5 successes, which half of that is 2.5, which is 3. So you have the option. You can take the slug, or you can dodge it to continue, but that will change your action. So your action currently is to drop the guy, which you can still do. You can do that. That's a free action of dropping him,
Mhm.
of releasing Arms of Ahriman. But you can either
Mhm.
Arms of Ahriman that guy, or you can dodge.
I will dodge.
Okay, give me a Dex Athletics check.
Gotcha. Where's my dice roller? I keep losing it.
11.
Aw,
Ooh,
what a
2
sweet
successes.
boy. We're getting pictures of a very sweet boy who's not scary at all. That second picture is a little bit spooky, but the top one's cute. They have I love their little coats. Like they have a very
African painted dogs are beautiful, and they have enormous satellite dish ears.
I know.
Yeah.
I love. Listen, that's why I like the fennec foxes. You know, with like the big old.
Fennec
I
ears.
foxes
love
are really
fennec
cute.
foxes.
They're so cute. I
I
love a
also
big-eared
pick-
animal.
I also picked them because they have an 80% kill rate in their hunts, apparently. So I wanted
Oh.
somebody really fast.
Hell yeah, that's a pretty good job. If there are any African painted dogs watching, we salute you.
Good job.
Good job. Good boys. All right, what'd you get on your roll?
Oh, mine. Oh, sorry.
Your dexterity athletics.
2.
2. Okay. Hey, that chops off 1 for you, so it was technically it's only 2 damage for you now.
Okay.
And that will be your action. You still alley-oop it to Bo, but you're not able to do the Arms of Ahriman on. Damn it, I hit the wrong command. I always like to pretend that I can remember the commands on Google Docs, but I don't. Okay, dodged. Okay. And that's everybody. Okay, Bo.
Hello.
A hunter has been alley-ooped to you. Roll big dice pool. Strength brawl.
Big
Rock his shit.
11 successes.
Holy God. You punch a hole through that man.
I also do +4 damage, and my natural weapons do aggravated.
He's already dead.
Well, now
How
he's
do you
double
punch
dead.
a hole through him? Do you do do you pull out his still beating heart? What do you do?
He is airborne with
Uh-huh.
this preternatural speed. Beauregard
Oh yeah.
ducks down, and with a flexibility that can only happen with an old man vampire, Capoeira kicks through his chest.
Yes.
And with this agility and flexibility and strength, he just raises the body over his head and then brings it down in an axe kick to like disentangle him.
So that happens. I love it. Thank you. That was beautiful. You guys are super killing these hunters.
These hunters are
Get
super dead.
They're getting super dead. And then Vic, big gun. Since Callie dodged, big gun, go boom. You have pretty much one that is still. I'm still standing.
Are they cowering?
Not for long.
Listen, that one shot Callie, so he's on pretty much of a high right now. But
Revenge.
The funny
gun.
thing
Help me.
is to throw a
Compulsive
body in for the
firearms.
shotgun blast to block the bullets.
big gun him.
Get his ass.
Get him.
Avenge me.
Guess what I got again?
Uh-oh.
A big ass.
5 more successes.
No,
And a partridge
bang,
in a
bang.
pear tree.
Yep.
We don't need the we don't need the 3-round then narrate. You got him in 2. Because the third guy, he's certainly going down the next round. We really don't even have to.
Pretty sure that's a
So
bird.
everybody take a moment of silence to remember our good friends Hunter 1, Hunter 2, and Hunter 3. Oh, and Hunter 4 that was killed in the first round and we don't remember.
One of them shot at me. So
Yes.
That's the
Well,
one I
you
just
know,
murdered. You're welcome.
but we remember them
Shocking.
fondly. They were, we remember all of the really cool moments that they added to the entirety of the series. Thank you, Hunter 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, so they're dead, but you do hear scuffling in the other room. And more coming out soon. You have a moment to pick who you want to be on larceny duty.
I'll do it.
Just paw at the door.
Which door are you pawing at?
The one that the dude was running for, which I assumed was the one that the boss lady went through.
Mm-hmm. The office door is reinforced. It's gonna.
wait. So did she like not hear anything?
Oh, no,
she did.
She did.
She heard it.
She's like, sounds like
She's
something's going on
listening to,
outside.
Let me just move on. Yep.
And we can build a stream together.
It's like
She's listening to music.
It's the clip from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
gonna
Regina's
stop
like dancing the
us
music
now.
as someone's getting.
Yeah.
Like, here's a gunshot. She's like, I'm gonna just turn this up a little bit. Don't worry about it.
Sorry, out of curiosity, Solomon has this bag of explosives.
Mm-hmm.
What exactly is the yield on those explosives? On an individual one.
Yes.
Let me rephrase.
They are.
Is it blow off? Is it blow the door off of its hinges and kill everybody in the room big, or is it destroy us and that at the same time?
It depends on the device. If it's like plastique, sorry.
I am no an explosive expert. I'm not. I'm no Easy Pete from Fallout New Vegas. I do not understand the intricacies of explosives, and he would not loan me his dynamite. It is intended to blow up the whole thing.
Right.
Just
I
one big
assumed
parcel.
all of it together is intended to. That's why I was asking if
Yes.
one is like gonna blow up this. If one is gonna like blow up this whole room, or if it's gonna like blow the door inward and cause.
I would say that it could blow the door open. One of them will blow the door open.
It's a thought. It might
For
kill the
sure.
person inside, but
Can I try and kick the door open?
Which door? The one with possible Emma in it, or the one with Babs in it, who you do not know is Babs, but we know is Babs.
The door with Babs in it, just for the idea that
high
Im-
difficulty, but yes.
And for clarification, that's the door that I meant. I'm
You
not
wanna
talking about
blow.
blowing the door off of the cell because I feel like
Yeah.
that would kill Emma. I was
Yeah,
talking about the
probably.
reinforced
It's
door.
not a cell. It's a reformatted barracks. She's just locked in the barracks in
Sure.
the evenings.
Sure. I'm just clarifying. I meant
Yeah.
the heavily reinforced door that could probably take an explosion and not
Right.
explode the entire room
Wait.
inside, maybe.
But question, Vic is
Yes.
trying to undo the lock on that door, right?
Yes.
Vic was going for Emma's door, I believe.
Yeah, Emma's door. Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. I was just
Yeah.
making sure.
I am, however, looking at where the hunter was running.
Okay.
If you're gonna blow that door, then Beauregard will stand in, try and block anyone coming through.
I guess I suppose, do I have enough control over Solomon in this moment to make that call, or is this because this is still an ST character?
Yes. To you in this moment, I would say that you could ask Solomon to borrow one, and he would probably be like, "Yeah, don't kill us, please."
I'm instead
the
going to
extent of what it says.
nudge. I'm instead going to nudge the bag with my
Oh yeah, I forget
my
you're a dog
nose.
right now.
with my nose. I'm not shifting out of it just yet. Nudge the bag with my nose and then just paw at the door to put the point across.
He wants you to blow the door.
Solomon just kind of closes his eyes and he goes, "Okay." And he sort of shuffles almost in a defeated motion, and because he knows he's been punched by Daniel and he doesn't want to do that again. That wasn't a fun moment for him.
Fair.
It was a very not fun moment, and he doesn't want to get punched again or die. So he kind of looks back at everybody and he goes, "When I set this, you're going to want to move out of the way back into that hallway." And he gestures to the one to the back. He's like, "Because that's where I'm headed."
Mm.
And he plants the explosive on the door, sets it, and says,
Beauregard stands there.
What is in this room? Was there like a conference table in this room? Is it just a big open room?
It's a big conference table and a bunch of office chairs.
I'm gonna get behind those,
Mm-hmm.
knowing that the blast will probably hit them, but that means that the blast won't hit me.
Okay.
And I want to see fire.
So as he sets it, he runs back to the hallway, shields himself away. He's not getting blowed up.
Yep.
I assume the rest of you find a place to hide except for Beauregard.
Yeah, well, they're going over towards the barracks, so
Yeah.
not in a direct line.
All right.
Yeah, we're not going over there.
It kafunks. And Beauregard, give me a Dex Athletics to dodge the door that comes flying at you.
No.
He's gonna flush a marble, take it.
Yeah.
All right.
First instance of physical damage, and a door flying at me is physical damage, baby.
I'll allow it. Do you want it to be a comical dink off of you, like it goes dink, or do you want it to be super cool and serious?
Well, it gets blown off its hinges. It flies towards Beauregard. He grabs the top with his hand, and it just is a door in the middle of the hallway now.
It technically should fly inward based on what the explosives are, but nevertheless,
it bounces inside.
It bounces.
Yeah, it bounces back. Well say that.
Sure,
Listen,
sure.
We want
Like
it to
a
be
super bomb. Babs. Oh my god.
Yes, there is a woman in there. She is holding a hand cannon, but her hand is shaking.
You want me to
She
help
has
you
a
with
hand cannon aimed at you, and she says, "What do you want?"
I'm staying very, very low to the ground, like because assuming that she's focused on Beauregard, and I am fast going into the room to like around the table.
Dex Athletics.
Yeah, just fucking low.
I just love the idea of like knowing what you look like right now. Just seeing just
in the meantime, Beauregard is. Well, what do we have here? Just drawing your attention to him.
I spent a willpower for 7 critical.
Jesus.
she was keeping up. Her wits awareness was a 6.
Mhm.
So she rolled a 6, but you succeeded. Whenever she sees you, she does like as you sneak up beside her, she sort of jolts away from you and kind of starts to point the hand cannon between both of y'all.
I will wait around the side of her table to let Beauregard have this talk first before I pop in. I don't want to immediately interrupt it. The whole point was to use Beauregard's conversation as distraction.
Okay. There you go. Okay, so what does Beauregard reply to her?
Well, what do we have here?
What we have is a misunderstanding. What do you want?
Well, I've been ordered to take you folk out, but seems to me like you're claiming a misunderstanding. Just what have we been misunderstanding? That your people are out here taking out my people? Is there some nuance to that I'm missing?
Not necessarily. But kill me. You just kill a part of it. This isn't the end of us. There will be others. There are other hunters in the city right now.
So what you're saying is I should keep you alive and have one of my friends do the old domination on your mind so I can troll around for all your knowledge. That's a fate
You won't
worse
find
than
much.
death. Yeah.
Not scared of dying. I'm scared of my other people dying. You can kill me. They're the only ones that I'm fighting for in this moment.
You hear that, kid?
And you can see as she's speaking to you that her grip on her gun has gotten more sure. She's no longer trembling.
You hear that, kid? No kill shots.
This is where I'll pop up from around the side of the desk. I'm up out of shape change.
Mm-hmm.
And in that surprise fluid motion around her, it goes around her hands in the front of the gun and pulls it straight down to the table. It is a carbon fiber slip lead from the zoo. I've had this listed as weapons from day one.
I remember this conversation.
Yeah, so just her hands get slip led by zoo grade lead
restraints
to the table and just down to the table. And here's the and here's the extra fun part. When I said that'll be fun later. I rolled a failure on my shape change rouse check.
Mm-hmm.
I have a fun flaw called stasis, which is if I fail a rouse check while activating Protean, when I revert back, the change is incomplete. So Beauregard, the person that stands up and slip leads this person's hands to the table, is effectively Lon Chaney from the Wolfman. Just a strange, like, humanoid dog hybrid. Like there's fur, there's fangs. The Garu would probably think I was one of them.
A beautiful hell yeah simulator.
Just slip lead down, just go.
Allow me to roll something real quick.
Understood.
Okay. She doesn't fully freak out. She keeps her cool for the most part. Because she's been a hunter for a long time. She's seen a lot of things. She glances down at her computer just as the screen shuts off. She glances back up at you and she just goes like okay, do it. She looks you dead in the eyes and she waits.
I put the other end, the other end around her neck, so I've got hands and neck.
Mm-hmm.
I walk her.
You walk her?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where are you walking her to?
Well, Beauregard said keeping alive and no kill shots. So I'm taking her.
Okay.
So look to Solomon and say, grab the laptop.
David Naughton, Werewolf in London.
So as you are walking her out, you hear a snap
Oh.
in her mouth, and you feel her bite down. And she is on her way to dying.
I let the lead go from her neck, take the gun out of her hand, and I just let her fall. It's like, I wasn't going to do it. That's on you.
And Barbara is dead.
I hand the gun over to Beauregard.
But what if? Oh, wouldn't that be messed up? He
Gotta do
looks
it quick.
down at her, shrugs, opens his mouth, gives her a big old hug.
Gonna embrace this woman before she dies.
You're going to embrace the hunter? Okay.
Wouldn't it be so much fun to have her to sick her on her friends?
I will say, just so that you know, you do automatically get stains for this, even though she was trying to kill us.
Oh,
Like
do
that
it?
is part of that. Yeah, embracing a human is part of the process.
Yep.
Okay, then I just stares
You know,
down at her and
Now,
lets her
at the
go.
end of the session, you roll your remaining humanity, and if you get a single success, then you just clear the stains, but you run the risk of dropping humanity by failing.
That's the biggest worry with that.
And it is also the finale. We can figure out something before next. That's all I'm saying.
Hey,
don't
Beth.
I would let you resolve that. I would let that be a resolved in season 2 type thing.
Yeah.
Cool.
Ooh.
It's what's it, like a cutaway shot from Pulp Fiction of
Yep.
Beauregard and Daniel standing there over her body.
You successfully embrace the leader of the Masonic Hunters. And I will for story purposes and the dramatic reveal, I will have Solomon pull something out of his bag. He shakes his head. He sort of goes, fucking gangrel, and stakes her before she can fully like come to realize what's happened to her. And with that, yes, I believe it is just one stain, correct?
It's 2.
Oh,
It's 2. Got it.
Yeah.
So
So
you will
on
take
your
2
character
stains.
sheet,
a
on your
little
character sheet,
bleach.
like start at the right side where the blank part of your humanity is, and click in 2 because you're gonna
Got
roll
it.
the difference in the middle of dice later.
Cool.
Well, that's fun. I didn't expect an embrace in the finale.
I didn't either.
I mean, I did, but like it was an epilogue type beat.
Sorry, I just wanted to be haha funny.
No,
and stick her on
no,
her
no, no, no.
friends.
I love it. This adds some crazy shit. I'm gonna Jason Carl allow me to make a note.
And then I get her to work on the ranch with us.
There you go. Actually,
Put her to do
Barbara would
manual
love
labor.
that. Barbara is so stressed. She was like, "Thank God I get to kill myself." She was stressed out. Okay.
Barbara
All
me
right,
best,
so-
best me Barbara.
As you are in the midst of embracing her and after she has been staked, that is when the hunters from the other room have managed to get out, and they see the explosion, and they look at Barbara, who is currently staked on the ground, and they look up at you.
Better not miss.
And I'm going to say that the sight of their leader dead on the ground, they drop their weapons and they back away.
This werewolf looking motherfucker just made a roll for it as well. Just like right before, as Beauregard's saying, you better not miss, just hands up and feral weapons, and just to complete the image as claws extend out from the furred hands.
And that is when a young woman steps out, and she is the other woman that was with Barbara. And she steps out and she sort of blinks and looks directly at you, Daniel, and she goes, "How do you do that?"
You don't want to find out. As I point down to Barbara.
No, but I do. How do you do that? Is it magic? Or is it just something that you're innately born with? And you hear one of them go, "May, shut up." She doesn't shut up.
You said they dropped their weapons, right?
Mm-hmm.
I take 2 steps closer and say, how badly do you want to know?
The men in armor and the men that were holding the guns, they back up as you approach. May stands her ground and she goes, "I just want to know if it's innate or if it's magic. Because I know there are magic users. I just know that that's magic. I don't know if yours is the same."
Maybe we're magic. Some of us are. I'll look over at Solomon.
Solomon just shakes his head. He's tired. He's old and exhausted.
Tired.
Maybe it's a curse. Some of them say it's a curse. If you believe in that,
I've heard about that. I'm an atheist. So the whole biblical thing kind of doesn't appeal to me. We've kidnapped a few of your kind, and they've told us a few things. A few of them we've had to take their eyes out. But tools of the trade.
You've got your tools, and I look back at Barbara again. We got ours.
Well, if you don't kill me, it'll be interesting to see what happens after this.
Unless you plan on doing it yourself like she did. I ain't got no.
Oh no, I very much like being alive.
I'd keep it that way. And I gesture with my head back towards the other guys. Like for her to follow suit with them.
Mm-hmm. She stands right where she is and she says, "Well, if you exploded through her door like that, I assume you have more of those and that we are in peril if we stay."
Probably should leave.
Rent prices are about to get real low around here.
Excellent. I've been looking to renew my lease. Thank you. Have a good evening. And
Consider it
she
a courtesy.
Marches right past you.
And I'll look to the men that are backing up and say, consider it a courtesy. Leave.
They run. They're terrified of you. May doesn't give a fuck, but the rest of them are terrified and they haul ass. So you are pretty much unless you desire to roll a larceny check, we could just have old horse legs, as we call him.
I do want to turn the scene back over to. I want to turn it back over to the two of them because we've been just running this for a while.
Oh yeah, Vic, Callie, what are your reactions to the fact that there's a third gangrel now?
Was that
I imagine
supposed
they
to
were
happen?
busy. I imagine they were busy opening the door.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I heard you behind me, and I was just like, yeah, yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, because
I'll
they
say
were
with
all
enough
doing it, and
time.
Callie's like,
I'll say with enough time that you've managed to get the door open. And Vic
"Does
and
Emma
Callie,
see it?"
as the door opens, you see a young woman with brown hair and brown eyes, and she's holding a copy of Blood Meridian, and she's gripping it so tightly that it is like curled up into like a little cone, and she's like holding it as like a weapon,
Emma?
and she's trembling. Yes.
Faust sent me.
You see her visibly relax, and she goes, "Oh, thank God.
Yeah, not.
Is he okay?"
Yeah, he's okay.
Okay.
He's more worried about you, and I mean, I tried talking to him, and he said you guys weren't in like in a situation or something, but like that's what it kind of seemed like that's what I heard. So like,
What?
Regardless of your relationship status, I figure you might want to, I don't know, get the fuck out of here because we're
That too.
gonna blow the place sky high. So
Oh, well, is everybody out? And she,
we're
for a
working on
note, she cannot see behind that table where Barbara is.
it. We're working on it.
yeah, everyone's okay. We cleared it, and our friends are working on
Other parts of the
everyone else
building
out.
and such.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
just come with us though.
Okay. Okay. And then she just sort of kind of like she looks around, she grabs a box by her desk and shoves Blood Meridian inside of it, closes it, and like holds it tight against her. And she looks around and she steps through the threshold, and you can see her sort of like her shoulders are pretty much up to her ears, but they start to lower slightly like the more she gets out. She goes, "I really appreciate you guys coming in here. I didn't expect to ever. It's fine. We can go. Let's go."
No, finish it. You should finish your sentence. You should finish that.
Walk outside again. I pretty much
How-
expected to stay here until I was dead.
How long have you been in here?
About a year, give or take.
Oh,
They let me walk around the cathedral with an armed guard, but
they really Rapunzeled you, huh?
yeah,
Oh.
except the hair. And then she points to her hair. It is like sort of like a bob type. She's like, except for the hair, unless you count the Disney version.
I was gonna say she could have
I was gonna say, yeah.
That's fine.
Okay. Well, let's get you out of here then.
Okay. And as she walks out, she lets out a yelp because there are still multiple dead bodies.
Oh,
Ooh,
don't
look
mind
at
and
that.
Barbara.
Don't mind those. Those are people.
Don't
that
mind
found
them.
us first. Yeah, I just
You hear
I
her
just-
whisper, "Jeremy?" Like briefly.
And then Callie leans to Vic and is like, should I be getting rid of those? Or like, should we just leave them there? Or should I do my thing again? Or
I think maybe
we're
just
blowing
leave
up the
it.
place.
Yeah, the bodies will go away with the
We're
They'll
bird.
go
fine.
away.
Okay.
Which one of you is carrying Babs out?
Over the shoulder,
Alright.
just like a sack of potatoes.
So you're
Turning to
carrying
Emma.
your new kiddo out. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Callie, Vic, Beauregard has a dead body over his shoulder, and Daniel is a full-ass wolfman.
I would love an explanation to whatever the fuck has happened here.
Yeah.
I just fear we don't have time for it. So maybe we get the fuck out and then you can explain this to me and that to me and everything else to me over blood bags and spiked blood bags.
Solomon has started setting charges, by the way.
I was gonna say, yeah,
Let's go, Solomon. I
go over
want
this for free.
double. Let's go.
As Beauregard is passing by Emma, he just like slaps Barbara's leg. She's just resting.
And Emma's like, "Did you I forget what Faust called it. change her?
I'd like to see it as more karmic irony.
Okay. She just goes, okay.
Come on, sweetie. It's okay.
And then she
keep walking.
noticeably sticks closer to the two relatively normal looking people that don't have
You-
various animal parts.
Yeah.
You have a
just took
horseman and a
Callie, she's like-
wolfman.
We'll get used to it. It's okay. I had to do it too.
I mean,
she's, like, slowly
he
nudging
told
her
me there were like animal type ones, but I mean,
Yeah, I
never
didn't get
expected
told
to.
that when I started. So, you know, you're
He
already
told me about the
ahead of
snake
me.
ones too.
Yeah,
don't
we
like them.
Callie
Mm-mm.
really just needed to get out more when all this started for her. That's okay.
Okay, well-
Catch it up, don't worry.
I've
Well,
been
maybe
a lot being out here.
You
maybe
have.
Faust can teach you like he taught me.
He taught you?
A little bit. Like, I mean, some of the, as we got closer, he started mentioning a few things, and I mean, some
You're
things led
telling
to
me
other
you know
things.
more? I'm gonna.
I just lean over to
Maybe
Callie
I-
and go, "This is what your sire was supposed to do."
I'm gonna go talk to Faust when we get back.
Yeah, Faust is
helped
Faust
me
is a
out.
great teacher.
Yeah, he taught me a little bit, not that much. Clearly,
And as you exit through the security room, and you get back to the cathedral proper, you still hear that there's gunfire, there's all sorts of things. Solomon begins to walk around the entirety of the cathedral. And he's placing charges, around the walls, around the center. And he comes back. The bag is empty. And he points to the exit that you guys came in through.
I assume it's
And he
empty,
goes-
save for the laptop that I asked him to grab, or whatever.
Oh,
it was,
yeah.
her computer. Yeah.
Yeah. It was a desktop, though, I will say. So he does have just a full desktop in his
The
in his
tower.
duffel. The tower and the duffel.
Close
It's
enough.
it's a big enough bag.
Yeah,
We're
oh, yeah,
vampires.
It's
It
big
should weigh
enough.
nothing.
Oh yeah, no, he's fine. Well, he's a Tremere, so
Oh, he's trim your arms.
He's a nerd boy.
nerd. But yes, so as you guys walk out, the fighting still continues, but I assume take Emma to a safe enough distance. And in the chaos, no one's really paying attention to you. I will say that there's probably like a masquerade violation in that
Oh, sure.
someone sees you and goes,
Great
"What's
rave.
What?
Do-
What the fuck?"
Do I see
But,
Cedar in the mix of all
wait,
this
let me-
fighting?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You see he's in full like wolf form to keep his
Oh, well,
own secret.
Oh yeah.
But
I was
you see a pack of wolves that are like they have a hunter in between like two of them just tearing it up at him.
I read an AO3 booklet.
Yep.
They're both alphas,
okay,
and the hunter that they have is an omega, and they're fighting over him.
gotcha.
Mm.
Also, I
I'll
was gonna
just-
say, but I was muted. Can I compel that person to be like, or to cloud memory to be like, forget that?
Oh, the one
Yeah,
that sees us.
absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can cloud memory. You just have to get out of there before they come to.
Yeah, and like in a few. It
Yeah,
takes
it'll
like
be
5
fine.
minutes. Like last
Yeah.
5 minutes will be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
just,
like,
just sort of
forget.
lock eyes with one of the wolves, since I look like one of them now, and just kind of as I go by.
You hear a oh, and
Dude, you're just
you can
gonna howl.
assume that is Cedar.
That guy's
And-
all right.
Yeah. And then as you guys walk away, we do get the coolest shot ever. You guys are walking away during an explosion from a safe distance, so it's realistic. And the cathedral explodes in a way that it's going to make more than just the Dallas news tonight. It is, I mean, I'm talking full Game of Thrones season 8. There's ash coming down. But you guys are far enough away from the fire that you don't get the red the red fear, so to speak. You're not afraid of communists, and you're not afraid of fire. And
Tchaikovsky,
you
can't
have
use cannons as an instrument. Tchaikovsky, no. Tchaikovsky, yes.
and you have in your grasp a former hunter and a former hunter turned vampire that is currently staked. To that I ask, what do you do in our last moments?
I didn't state it, but on the way out, I grabbed my stuff, which, unless he decided to run away, I included Maurice.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
Maurice is fine. Maurice is fine.
Yeah.
Maurice was not in the bag though, but Maurice is fine.
That's fine.
About midway through your like cool ass walk, you hear a little against the pavement as Maurice is padding along, and he's just right beside you. He's like, "Don't worry, boss. I gave one of them rabies."
Yes. Good job, Maurice.
I like to think the voice break was also part of it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And so with that, you have warded off the hunters. You've made a hunter into a vampire. And with that, I would like to ask the age-old resume question: where do you see yourself in 5 days? And I'll go ahead and start with Daniel. What do you do in the aftermath?
Go to bed, which I wake up and it's healed the stuff at that point.
You are no longer a wolf man.
Yeah. Back to work and actually, helping build that that house that I said.
Helping Tony build the house. Okay.
Yeah, just with Tony and Tatum and the others just putting up a house.
A little gangrel hangout.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Callie, where do you see yourself in 5 days?
Again, definitely goes back to rest. Over at Leon's Haven, I assume that Leon has just ghosted her entirely.
Yes.
After everything.
Leon does not contact you, does not pick up his phone. He is nowhere to be found. No matter where you ask for him, you cannot find him.
He sucks. I'm thinking that, first of all, she contacts her bandmates because she's just been dead to them for like 3 weeks. And it's like, hey guys, I can go back to appearances now. And, Leon's out of commission. So just like talk to me about doing things because our manager sucks. So, yay. And then
new album's coming out soon.
So
it's got a lot of angst in it.
I have a ton of new ideas for a new album, guys. I'm gonna be writing tonight. So she more or less tries to go back to like her normal life of like songwriting, calls up Lucy, hangs out, has a girls' night, and on top of that, I like the idea that she becomes really good friends with Emma. And they have like a little yap set. Like she introduced her to Lucy. They like hang out, have like a girls' night. They invite Vic too, but we don't know if Vic's always available because Vic's kind of cooler than Callie. So she's kind of like, I don't know if Vic is available, but they have like a girls' night.
Vic shows up. Don't worry.
Yay! They all have like a girls' night.
Izzy would show up as well. I fear.
Yeah.
Yes, everyone. Invited. And then I'm thinking that
not Grace
most of the time though Callie goes back to because I forgot if she still has her haven.
Yeah, so Leon just told her not to while the hunters were there, so she could totally move back safely.
Probably move back there, and then in the meantime, also in befriending Emma often, she goes to visit Faust a lot more, because she's kind of like, I need to learn this shit, and I can't just keep relying on my stupid sire who doesn't do shit for me. So I'm gonna go to Faust, and then so I think that's how Emma and her get close. They hang out a lot there, and then it leads to girls' nights and fun times and. Void Expanse has a new album coming out soon.
There you go. All right. Vic, where do you see yourself in 5 days? Other than at Girls' Nights with Callie and Izzy?
Other than at Girls' Nights with Callie and Izzy. I go back home, rest, and in the morning, when I wake back up, the next version of my morning, I suppose, in the dead of night, I rip up 3 letters that people will thankfully never have to read. And I take the shreds of those letters and I make the first original painting that I've done in a very long time that is not forging someone else's work, but actually mine. Laying out all of like the shreds of the letters and then painting something sort of over them graphically. And
Ooh, I like the
what-
texture idea of that one.
the only line that you can still read from the letters is "Consider this my last creation." As I like just paint and paint and paint on it for like days. And I think on that last of those 5 days, I text Nydia and ask when she'd like to come over for dinner. We can have that date that I promised, and I can return that stone that she let me borrow for good luck.
She absolutely responds back with, anytime, my schedule's open for you. And that
Then I
is
think we get together that
unmistakable.
night.
Heyo, there you go. Beauregard, you have a baby now. Where do you see yourself in 5 days?
Well, 3 of those days go into talking with Barbara, making sure that she knows the law, that what might happen if there is a betrayal or if she breaches the masquerade or XYZ. She's offered a job at the ranch, night shift with Beauregard.
I will say that it takes her a while. When you first take the stake out and like speak to her, she does attack you. It doesn't affect you. She's a baby. She's
A single headbutt puts her down.
Yeah, pretty much. And I see that comment of like the sun bath, and she does consider it, and I think she attempts to, but I think that the beast that is now inside of her prevents her from doing that. And it's on the 3rd day, mirroring Christ, if you would. It is on the 3rd day that she resigns herself to this life. And that is when she starts to listen to you and she accepts the job on the ranch. You don't know her true feelings towards you. You don't know if she likes you, hates you, wants to kill you. You don't know where she's at, but you know that she is willing to sit down at the very least and listen.
On the 4th and 5th days, there is a video making its rounds on the social medias of Beauregard in a Vaquero bar at open mic night singing Tequila Sunrise.
There you go. That's beautiful. I love to see it.
There is probably Barbara begrudgingly in the back sipping a beer next to Cassidy.
Oh, absolutely. She looks unamused, but she is there. And with that, I will clue in a few of the ending notes for the rest of Dallas. As far as the Freemason temple goes, the cathedral is being rebuilt. There are plans already to be rebuilt. It is the media storm around it. It is plainly labeled a quote unquote terrorist attack. They don't say where from. They don't say what kind. They just say that this is attack against, our freedom and everything. And it's very much a spin that we've heard before. It is the cycle of the media. And after a week, 5 days, if you will, it's not on anyone's mind. They talk about it occasionally. And, like somewhere like Fox News is probably still pissed about it. But, the rest of the world moves on. Some politician is caught, in a sex club in Virginia, and they've turned their heads, to go for something else. Dallas media even eventually begins to turn its head. Politicians are paid off. And the Masonic Temple is being rebuilt, but it is no longer of a concern why it was blown up and who blew it up. As far as the Camry and the Anarchs, their friendship ended as soon as all of the hubbub ended. And James Wolfe went back to hating Cassidy, and Cassidy went back to hating Prince Wolf. However, due to some of the choices of players, ramifications will be happening in the future that will affect the Camarilla of Fort Worth. I would say for the better. So, as for Faust and Emma, Emma was embraced. She is a La Sombra now as well. And she and Faust are
Besties.
besties. However, I will say that Faust did not embrace her. He asked another La Sombra to embrace her. Because if you love somebody, don't embrace them because they
It's a
will hate
weird
you.
power dynamic, I feel.
Yeah, and again, it's sort of the curse is that you're pretty much cursed to hate your sire. You're in some way because they are the one who killed you. So Faust was like, I don't want that. I don't want that smoke. So he got someone else to do it. As for Izzy, she has been hanging out. We'll say I'll keep it vague enough that she's been hanging out in Dallas a lot more. And with that, I think that is the fullness of Dallas. I really don't know how to end it, I suppose. I suppose I'll end it with an invitation from Tony at his new haven. He invites all of you. He pretty much invites everyone by default. And it is one final last little hurrah as we pan out from the party. You know, everybody kind of hanging around. The gangrels off in one corner with each other, you know, those Sombra off in the other. And there are even a few Camarilla folk mixed in, but, you know, they're being chill about it, being cool. You know, Cassidy's up on the porch, you know, chatting with some of the people that listen to her. And, you know, she's telling them stories about, you know, the Wild West and when it was truly just dirt and sand out here and no one else. And as we pan out, the scene shifts to a church. And the scene flies over the chapel, through the pews, up to a man who is about middle-aged. And he takes a silver cross in one hand and a stake in the other. And he says, "Forgive me, Father, for I know what I have to do." And that is the end of Dallas by Night. Thank you guys so much for playing. You were wonderful players. Thank you for accepting all of the oh wait shit, because I have not ever played a story before. So I appreciate all of the help and you know, patience that you guys have given me. Thank you to everybody who's watched. Thank you to everybody who's enjoyed this. If you didn't enjoy it, there's this really cool button up at the top right of your screen that you can click, and it says X, and that's totally fine. As for season 2, I would love one, and hopefully Mallory will give you one. And I would love to have all of you guys back at my table. I had so much fun. You guys were great. I loved your characters, and I want to see what happens to them further, especially with all of the stuff that you did to mess up Dallas, and I love it. Once again, to find me, I am at Bethany Esda on Blue Sky. You can catch me there. I'm a Jedi Babe in the chat if you want to watch me on Twitch. I never stream anymore. I don't know why I mention it, but that is where you can find me. Thank you so much to everybody. And, don't get staked. And I will pass it on to RJ. Go for it.
But why?
Go for it, Rasputin.
And Rasputin. Hello, everybody. I'm RJ. You can catch RJ22 on all my social medias. I'm in places with Zach. Thursdays, we do a pre-recording for our D&D 5e adventure. We'll be here on Wednesday with Mallorie, Abby, and Jake. It's gonna be fun. I have such a great concept for a character. I can't wait for our session 0 tomorrow. I'm on hiatus for my Tuesday game, and on Saturday from 3 to 7, I'll be over at G Game Nights, where I'm hunting my sister for sport yet again. In a good society game.
I was about to say, one of these days, Sid is going to kill you in that game, and that's fine.
She came close. We beat the ever-loving shit out of each other. It was great.
Love Sid.
Oh, right. I'm supposed to... Hey, Zach.
Matwai. Hi, everybody. I'm Zachary Vaudo. You can find me everywhere at SneakerNet or SneakerNet Music. I make music for tabletop games and just for your general enjoyment. As mentioned, on Wednesday, we'll be back here for Triangle Agency that Mal is running. On Sunday, I will be over on Hack Recklessly in a beginning of the 3-part game of The Sprawl, which is a cyberpunk-themed TTRPG. Last Sunday, I ran a one-shot of Slash on that channel, which was Dead by Daylight themed. Plus One EXP, the company that published my game Body Hammer, recently got a judges award for the Ennies for RPG Zine Club Year 2, which my work is part of. So award-winning affiliated Body Hammer can be picked up on Plus One EXP's website. Apart from that, follow me on the aforementioned socials so you can see me wherever tabletop games are played. Cress, what you up to?
But why? Hello, everyone. My name is Cress, also known as Cresselia.mp4, all over the internet. I have had the wonderful time of playing Vampire the Masquerade. I've never played before, so I appreciate everyone having me go, can I do this? Very much. Again, you can find me everywhere. I'm mostly on Instagram and TikTok. I am primarily a cosplayer. I am now in a few actual plays, including this one, which will hopefully get season 2. Hopefully.
I'm pretty sure I can do puppy dog eyes at Mal and they will allow it.
But yeah, so you can find me over on my accounts doing cosplayer things, doing crafty things and all that. And you can also find me this month over on Arclight Court's channel on July 21st playing the Justice League Unlimited TTRPG that I both edit and I'm cast in. You can catch the first 3 episodes of our miniseries on Arc's YouTube channel, which I made, well, the first one's up. The rest aren't up yet. I'm still editing them. But yeah, I'm the executive producer for that, so that's really cool. So yay. And then lastly, Mal.
But why? Hi, my name is Mallorie. I do all the things across the internet. You can find me anywhere it may have to offer you at Moxie Blue, MOXXIEBLUE. I also run this place, and that means that I'm back at the head of the GM seat. Maybe I will be running Zach, RJ, Abby, and Jake through a game of the Triangle Agency that is called The Calling of Echo, and that will premiere live on Wednesday night. And you'll get to see all sorts of weird shenanigans because I asked myself, based off of literally 3 sentences in the Triangle Agency book, what would happen if this happened? And that's what the whole game's going to be. So buckle up for 9 to 10 episodes of that every Wednesday from this week through the end of September, essentially. So
You're gonna
we
make me
will
want a Persona 3 myself. I got it.
Yeah, probably. And I look forward to it. I cannot wait to hear you cuss me out in the background of VOD. It's going to be awesome. Other than that, you can catch me around doing a couple of other things. One of them hasn't been announced yet, and I almost said it out loud. So don't worry about that one. I'll announce it on socials when it's ready, or I'll say it during Triangle Agency when it's ready. I am going to be at Gen Con this year. I have a game live on Thursday called It's Only Magic. I play Benji. He's an absolute dick, and I love him so much. So I'll be there to play that. And also on Saturday morning, I'm in a panel called the D8ing game, where Forever GMs will tell you all about the indie systems that you should use to play your games. If you come to us with a concept, we will tell you what system works best for it and hopefully give you your new favorites along the way. So those will be really fun. I'm a game designer. Those are up on my website too. I do a lot of things. I don't say no very often. But first and foremost, find me on Wednesday. Oh, also, I'm swinging by Slop Squad for a little bit tomorrow. Sorry. So you'll see me over on CG Danny B and Hack Recklessly. They needed a backup player for their game, and they asked me a while ago, could I be the backup? And then all of a sudden they needed the backup. So here we are. So
is that why we're doing the game, the
Correct.
Session Zero later? Okay.
Yeah, because I said I will be the backup, and then I was like, oh no. I said I'd be the backup, and then we scheduled Session Zero. So everybody at Session Zero was nice enough to push back an hour. So I'll be there for a couple hours to play, and then I'll go to Session Zero. But yeah, we'll see you then on all the things. In the meantime, you know the drill. Love yourself, take care of each other, go have a magical adventure, and hope we have a season 2, everybody. We'll see what happens. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.